only a half a game behind. And Portland got to play Phoenix, fucking Clippers. Portland got a tough-ass schedule, yo.
So what's your schedule? Who
Easy
y'all got?
money. We got the Kings. We got some bullshit, yo.
He just beat y'all ass.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm a low-key legend. They say I'm getting too old, like Dan and Lethal Weapon. But I'm the renegade, out of my cousins and brethren. So I'm the one that's made, handing out dozens of lessons. Walking time bomb, no barriers, watch where you fuckers are stepping. Old landmines, still can be mighty effective. Well-placed blade, right where the tissue connected. I'm the missing link, the continuum shall be corrected. Yo, welcome to the next episode of the Low Key Legend Podcast, featuring your boy Bruce John Roy and your man Will Comedian.
Yo, what it is, baby?
And we got a few special guests today. My man, talk to him, Con, to be with us in a minute. And in the background, my man, B Don, Beezy B Don. You. All right, that's what it is. But we're going to start the show off today. Before we get into Godfather Harlem, y'all. You know what I mean? Anybody got any shout-outs? You got any shout-outs? Oh, matter of fact, we got to shout out my man, Ricky Rocket, who's absent today. Ricky Rocket at HarlemSe2e3 on all social media platforms. So my man, Ricky Rockets.
Shout out to, Happy Mother's Day. Shout out all day, every day. To,
Yeah, we are recording on Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that will happen to stumble across the podcast or whatever.
Yeah. There we go. Let's get into it.
And also shout out to my man Jeezy Ryder who guest appeared last week on the podcast. We're having back up on here. But let's get it started. But like I said, before we get into Godfather Harlem, yo, I just wanted to go over a few things that I had been thinking about over the last week or so. And one of them was, what if Elton not dead, y'all? We talking about Snowfall before we get into anything about the finale of Snowfall. What if Elton ain't dead? One thing I do know about the TV and storytelling and all that shit, yo, is if you don't see the person get murked, there is a big possibility that person is not dead. Like, we actually seen Ghost get shot. You know what I'm saying? We didn't officially see him die on the coroner's table and getting cut open and all that shit, but we did at least see the act of him getting shot. We actually
went to his funeral too.
We went to his funeral too. But we didn't see none of that with Alton yet. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see Alton actually get murked. All we seen was him get walked up on. What if they flip it, yo? Like Teddy and Alton be on some shit, like trying to bring the shit down. But go ahead, yo.
I was only going to answer your question with a question. What would be the purpose for leaving Alton alive at this point? You went all the way to wherever they was at, La Vida Loca,
right,
to walk up on him and say, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?"
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Teddy ain't doing that. Teddy ain't doing that.
All right. I'm saying we know what probably happened.
Like,
I'm
look,
just saying, I
the
was just thinking, yo, like for real, like, we didn't see him murder.
The last time Teddy walked up on somebody and said, "Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?" they ended up in a car crash, dead.
Yeah. Teddy,
the last time he had a conversation with a motherfucker that he didn't like.
I agree.
So, yeah, Teddy ain't just going to walk up on you. You know what I mean? The only reason Alton's alive right now is because of his relationship with Franklin Saint.
Yeah.
If Franklin would have let him murk his father right there, he'd have murked his father right there.
Right.
He was there with all intentions to put Alton 6 feet. But when he seen the pistol go from Alton to him, he knew that their relationship was about to sever.
Right. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let your father live, but he gotta leave tonight. Yeah. Like that's the deal.
Yeah, but also just like you said, what's the purpose of him going all the way to there? What's the purpose of letting them go?
That purpose served was to keep Franklin Saint in his position with him.
But don't you think it's still gonna get back to Franklin that he's dead?
Of course it will.
All
But
right,
it
all
won't
right
be
then.
me
So-
that did it.
All right then, so it might be something else that they up to. He's in Cuba. It's a little bit different. You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is,
we could sneak a little bit different.
Yeah.
And Teddy, you know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. Just we gonna see.
all I'm saying
we gonna
is,
see.
all I'm saying is,
I'm saying is we gonna see.
It can't be me that did it,
Right.
but he's got to get done
But it
because
don't-
he's already shown he's willing to spill my beans.
yeah. But Franklin gonna automatically think Teddy.
You said my name on the radio live.
Yeah, he went hard with that. All right. Moving on from that. Redman has been cast on Power as Method McLean's brother.
I like it.
I like the way that slammed down on that, so we're gonna give it up.
I like it.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah. And they got some type of, he got some type of pass in the street. Method McLean got a pass in the street, and his brother's in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking at some point in time, shit might get funky.
Well, it's going to.
That nigga might not end up a lawyer at some point in time. You know what I mean?
Who? McLean?
Method McLean. You know what I mean?
Nah, it probably the whole point of his brother would probably be to do the dirty work for the case.
Probably. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But we'll see because he treading on some thin ice, fucking with the white boy. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking with the white boy and trying to lock
Tariq up.
Tyreek's what's his new name? Not Tyreek St. Patrick's. Tariq what's Mary J last name, yo?
Oh, Tariq Tejada.
Tariq Tejada. Yo.
Tariq Tejada.
When they ran down on Tommy for him at the grave site, you go ahead and get up out of here, man. He like, all right, cool, I'm gonna still kill your mother. Peace. Did he not say it?
Yeah.
But he was going to knock he wasn't going to knock Tariq off, but he was at the point. He had promised his father on his deathbed, I ain't gonna kill him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tariq Tejada, yeah, he in good hands now.
Right.
He in good hands, and the brother know he a real one because he popped the teacher in front of him.
So but that's definitely makes me want to get back in to the new season of that also. But getting into what might be turning out to be, I don't know. I'm not gonna put no hyperbole on it. I just like the show. But Godfather Harlem, yo, that shit is getting so good, yo. That is ridiculous, yo. This Bobby Johnson nigga, man, yo, is the ultimate.
First of all,
G. Yo.
First of all, shout out to Forrest Whitaker because we always say the verses should be Denzel versus Sam Jackson or Lawrence Fishburne. Nobody ever talks about Forrest Whitaker, and he can play fucking anybody.
Yeah.
And one of his eyes don't work.
Yeah. Forrest the truth.
He got a twin.
What?
Forrest Whitaker has a twin.
Yeah, we know he got a brother.
That acts. So you don't know which one it be.
Yo, funny as shit. I was about to go there too, like, word?
He did.
No, seriously?
I'm not lying.
They be swapping out, yo.
Can't. No, you got.
There's a whole article on it.
All right, shit, that's what it is.
But nigga,
But
like,
that mean they double trouble then, nigga. Shit, what the fuck?
listen,
But,
this man, like him playing Bumpy, he's damn near playing Bumpy better than Lawrence Fishburne when he was Bumpy.
he is playing it better than Lawrence Fishburne playing Bump.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it.
What are you talking about,
Hoodlum.
yo? When you look more like the person and then you kill it, you playing it better, yo.
Play Bumpy on the
Lawrence
That was
Fishburne,
Lawrence
yo.
Fishburne on Hoodlum, yeah.
no, not Hoodlum. It was another movie between that and Godfather.
Nah.
What movie was that when he slid the joint and told him to put the money in the joint?
Oh, that was American Gangster. That's when Bumpy died.
Yeah,
Bumpy wasn't in that,
Joel
though.
on there.
No,
Yo,
that
was
that
on
wasn't
that
Bumpy Johnson.
No,
It
Bumpy.
wasn't Bumpy Johnson, yo.
Yo, Frank Lucas worked for Bumpy.
Bumpy
I
Johnson?
know, but do not, please don't do this today, yo. Main man, you talking about Idris Elba. Idris Elba was talking shit about Bumpy Johnson, saying you was just Bumpy Johnson driver.
Yes.
Right.
Bumpy Johnson wasn't in the movie. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
He was in the movie.
He was in
No,
the
they
movie.
just talked about him. He was already dead, yo. All that shit was over. Who gonna take over when Bumpy Johnson died? Bumpy Johnson was dead in American Gangster.
They showed him die in the store.
Yeah, early.
He died in the store. Matter of fact, he was giving out turkeys and shit before that.
He was in the early episode.
He was in the early fucking part of the movie, and then he died, and that's when Frank was like at the funeral, and everybody's like, yo, whatever you need, blah, blah, blah. And
like,
Idris was talking shit like, all right, so what the fuck you supposed to be? That's
like,
when he got the
Bumpy tab. Whoever old Bumpy,
yes,
I need his money.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, no, I thought you were saying Idris was
no.
Bumpy. That's what I thought you were saying.
No, Idris
that's what you were
old
saying.
Bumpy, and that's when Frank blew his shit out.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Forrest Whitaker character, like he's really playing the fuck out of him, yo.
Yeah, but all right, to tie that together, because that was part of what I was getting to, and my bad, I thought y'all was saying that Idris was playing.
We got you, short.
But to tie that together, all that's in the same universe. Meaning that American Gangster, that Godfather of Harlem is literally the prequel to American Gangster.
Yes.
Like the same people wrote it and all that is in the same cinematic universe.
This is just before Bump died in that fucking store.
Right, exactly.
And you have not had the emergence of Frank. Oh my God.
So did it say Forrest Whitaker on the jump?
Yes.
Man, what did I say Forrest Whitaker?
That's why when you
his
said
brother don't win no awards, yo. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's him and his brother twins. I know about that.
I did not know that.
But
shit.
his brother don't win no awards though. I don't know if
I know he acted.
If they combine and acting powers or something to become the greatest actor ever, or something like the Wonder Twins. I don't know if they doing that shit or what.
Yo,
but
funny as a bitch.
But I know the nigga we see on the screen is shit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yo, like he did the thing in Black Panther. He did the thing Last King of Scotland. He did the thing in
Black Panther was a little suspect. He acted like he was playing with niggas and that shit, yo. Like he really seemed like he was joking around with niggas in that movie, yo.
What you mean?
The power of the Black Panther shall be stripped away. Yo,
I mean, bad part is my stepfather was African. That's how they talk for real. I thought the nigga was spot on. I was like, damn. That's how the fuck they talk. Shout out to my stepfather. This nigga been here for 50 years, and he still talks just like that.
Right.
I'm like, well, you ain't even been home. Who are you talking to like this? Why do you still have this accent?
Right.
But yeah, that's how they talk. I'm just saying, every role he's in, he doesn't get the credit for because like, oh, it's just Forrest Whitaker. But really, he be killing shit on the low.
Nah, he killed shit. Nah, he get his props, but
like we said, we always talk about the top three.
Him, yo. The broads don't like him, yo. That's what it come down to, yo.
I don't give a fuck about that. That Bumpy
I
Johnson character.
know. We
now.
don't give a fuck about it. I'm talking about that's why he not talked about like Denzel is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the broads don't like him like that. You know what I mean? Like when dudes sit around talking about actor, we gonna put in Forrest Whitaker. We gonna put in what's my man name? That played War Machine in the Marvel shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
I'm bad with names at the moment, but you know what I'm talking about. It's gonna come to me at a moment. But
he played some hellified roles too.
That's what I'm saying. We'll sit around and think like who the best actors is, but you know what I mean? Denzel will always be in people's minds because his name gets screamed out all the time. You know what I mean?
His movies be bigger too, though.
And he the shit. You know what I mean? But that's a part of it. He's a heartthrob. You know what I mean? Even as an old man.
I think he's one of the best though.
Yeah, he definitely is. Yeah,
he is.
Washington is definitely one of the best, and he's one of the most accomplished because he gets the roles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so he's great, and he gets the roles, so he's more.
And he kills it. Like when he does a role of a real person. Yo, he did Malcolm X, and I was just like, God damn. Then he turned around and did the nigga that got locked up in Flight. The guy that actually
but
and he did him a fucking drunk.
But swinging back to Godfather Harlem, personally, I think the cat on Godfather Harlem is a better Malcolm X than Denzel was.
Yeah. Well, for that application, yes.
What application? He's playing Malcolm X.
It's a TV series.
Okay. If they had a movie with him playing Malcolm X, I got him as a better Malcolm X than Denzel Washington, yo. I'm sorry, yo.
Okay.
Better Malcolm X, yo. He look more like him. He look more like him.
He does look more like him.
He don't talk like Denzel talking like a Muslim. You know what I'm saying?
But Denzel got that talk. That's the thing with him.
Right. He don't.
Are you sure?
Exactly. That don't make him a better Malcolm X. That make him a better Denzel.
Because he's speaking with words.
It make him a better Denzel, yo.
Yo.
It makes him a better Denzel, yo. That's all it does, yo. You love Denzel acting, yo. Yo, that was Lonzo from Training Day playing Denzel playing motherfucking Malcolm X. You know what I mean?
Are you a wolf or a sheep, Officer Hoyt?
Right. So this is what I'm saying, yo. Denzel didn't have to study Malcolm X to be a good Malcolm X. That's all he had to do was study every Muslim nigga, yo. Like every Muslim nigga damn near talk like Malcolm X. So that's all he got to do is go holler at some Muslim nigga, all right, and then I'm then go be Denzel. You know what I mean? He don't know how Malcolm X acted before he was Malcolm X, back when he was Chicago
Detroit Red.
Yeah, Detroit Red. He don't know how he acted then, so he definitely was just Mo Better bluesing right there. You understand what I'm saying?
God damn, yo.
Denzel, my man. All I'm saying, if I was an actor, you know what I mean? I want to be like Denzel. I don't want to have to become niggas. I want Mickens. I want everything to become Mickens. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to me, Mickens having to become everything. See, that's what Denzel does. Everything got to become Denzel. Denzel don't got to become shit. It's different types of actors, y'all.
I don't know, yo.
You go to see Denzel. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to see his character. You go to see how Denzel gonna be this. Is we gonna get evil Denzel? We gonna get turned up Denzel? Is we gonna get family man Denzel? Is we gonna get cop Denzel? But it's all Denzel, y'all.
I think it's his acting because if I didn't know Denzel,
he delivers the role.
I didn't know
he delivers the
him
line.
and he came in with a role, I'd be like, yo, the shit.
Yo, the shit.
Right. He sparkle every time.
But even when he don't have a lot of, like the Equalizer, he don't talk a lot in the Equalizer. He doesn't
Denzel.
give the whole
He's still
Denzel
Denzel.
that shit. But guess what?
He's still Denzel.
He fucks shit up.
The five lines he delivered.
Yeah.
He Denzel. I'm sorry, yo. He even did the blind karate Denzel and shit, yo. Book of Eli, yo.
Oh my God. He definitely didn't Denzel Book
He
of
did,
Eli.
yo. He Denzel every role he ever been in, yo. He doing it on purpose, yo. Y'all don't understand acting, yo.
Yo, he don't even turn up.
Y'all
like,
don't understand
like Denzel,
acting,
yo.
Y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't. But I just told you, it's different. It's different spectrums of Denzelin, yo. It's a spectrum, yo. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, all I'm saying is certain roles, I get it, where he gives that, you know what I'm saying, that Denzel talk. But in Book of Eli, he did not. And in Equalizer, he definitely did not, because he wasn't even a friendly type nigga to be talking to people. You fucked him over, it's a wrap. We gonna get active. You know what I mean? So, like, I get it. Certain roles he does Denzel.
Every role he
Denzel.
Every role he
Lonzo,
Denzel,
he Denzel the fuck out of Lonzo.
Every role he Denzel. That was the first time you seen that Denzel.
Exactly.
But it was still Denzel.
John Q.
Denzel.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same speech from John Q to
It's Denzel, yo. It was all Denzel, yo. Yeah, but for real, but back to Godfather Harlem, yo. Shorty, Chin daughter. I can't stand her ass, yo. She's a fucking problem, yo.
She's not a problem. She's hurt.
Right.
She's still a problem, yo.
I like
You killed her nigga in front of her after he was giving the pass.
Yeah.
So you snuck up behind the pass giver and gave him a goddamn repass in front of her.
Yeah.
And she ain't been right since. But you know what though? That
I'm
was
talking
his
about
fault.
from the beginning that she was the relationship itself was risking that man's life, yo.
She ain't never been in a good relationship. Remember the
From
other
the very
dude's son
beginning.
got killed because he got her pregnant. Joey Bananas.
Yeah.
His son dead because he fucked Stella, got her pregnant. Chin found out, was like, oh,
That
no.
white girl got my man killed, yo.
No.
He was gonna be a superstar, yo.
Right. All he had to do was stay where the fuck he got sent at. But that girl said, come home, baby. Come home. Get some of this goddamn white cat. And the motherfucker's like, Petco is
Yo
on
came
the
back
way.
fast as shit.
As
yo.
a bitch.
Damn, yo.
So don't blame her. If Bumpy
He
say,
about to be a superstar,
if Bumpy say,
yo.
be
You know how many
easy,
white
you
girls-
in South Carolina till I tell you to come back. You just down there, nigga.
down there.
When I come get you is when you come back. You snuck back. I'm trying to protect you. Niggas caught you outside slipping. That's on you. Should have got you some bulletproof coochie. That should definitely come with a death sentence. Ask the last nigga that was buried in the basement. What you thought? Her father don't play with dudes. But you came back because she said so. Okay, it's her fault. You right. Bump say stay in South Carolina. Guess what? You well past the Tar Heels now. You all the way down in Gamecock country. Stay the fuck where you at. But that's what I'm saying. You can't put that on her. Now she shot main man in the leg. Put old boy in a badass position.
Bad position.
Shoot the maid man or shoot your boss daughter.
Yeah, he shoot the daughter, he a dead man.
Exactly.
He think he a dead man either way.
Either way, I'm dead.
At least I'm gonna save Shorty real quick. That's the shit.
The family gonna kill me for killing him.
Yeah, but the father might not, so I might can get up out of there. You feel me? Ben know the father know I spared his daughter life and shot yo.
Well,
he might sneak him out.
Actually, what it is now is it's gonna kind of like fall in line a little bit because, you know what I mean. If everything was how it was quote unquote supposed to be, Chen is supposed to kill him for killing dude. You know what I'm saying? Main man and made man, Shorty not made yet. All right, hold up. But because Chen is linked up with Bumpy and about to go to war with the other niggas, Shorty good, you know what I'm saying, with Chen. Because Chen needs soldiers right now. And Shorty's a main soldier, you know what I'm saying? So that's and he saved his daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna come down to he saved his daughter or whatever.
Right, but the family.
And now Chen, that's what I'm saying.
I'm asking.
I'm spoiling it for you right now. Chen and Bumpy is going up against the families together, nigga. Oof. You know what I'm saying? That nigga that came, that Italian nigga, you watched it, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, the Italian cat that came, he walking around causing problems, fucking up Chen and them business. You know what I mean? Chen and Bumpy business, trying to cut the rest of the mob in it now. You remember Bumpy went to what's my man? Banano first, right? Was that Banano he went to?
No, he went to the actual big man who called the shots first. And he was like,
The dark head.
No, he went to Banano second.
Right, all right. He already went to Banano, but now Banano, because you know he don't mess with Chen anyway, Banano now trying to cut in with this other cat. You know what I'm saying? Trying to cut in, talk about, you know what I mean? Oh, y'all got to kick in now. You know what I mean? All right, this the deal. Bumpy, whatever. Bumpy said, you know, I came to you before I came to Chen or whatever. You know what I mean, man? You used to be cool or whatever. Same thing. So they went behind Bumpy and went to Chen or whatever and talking that same shit. And now they talk Bumpy and Chen saying, oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got to go ahead, kick in. You know what I mean? Telling Bumpy or whatever. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, nah. You know what I'm saying? So they kill it. They kill a cat that
It was fucking up.
the cat that came around on that bullshit start riling everything up or whatever. Yeah. And Bumpy tell Banano, boy, I already know that you didn't tell the commission that you was trying to cut in on the shit. So you don't say nothing about what we just did here today. So Bumpy and Chen got Banano by the balls right now at the moment, but they still gonna have to deal with the other families.
That's what I was getting at. The other families.
Right. So, but what I'm saying is, for the reason I told you all that, you would have seen it yourself. But the reason I told you all that is because now that murder, Shorty's gonna get away with that with killing main man now. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I was asking.
Because he's with Bumpy
somebody's
and Chen
gonna
now.
ask.
He's with Bumpy and Chen
when
now.
this nigga don't show up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
so
what I'm thinking.
Hopefully he just go ahead and tell him. You know what I mean? Stella rolled up in there, so I went on and did it. You know what I'm saying? To keep
That's
Stella
the only
hands
way
clean.
he gonna stay alive, Short.
To keep Stella hands clean. Once he say to keep Stella hands clean, he gonna have to respect that shit. Yeah?
But shit, Stella hands dirty already. She shot a maid nigga. You dirty. I just finished it. I just kept the body off of her. She still got the first shot.
No, he shot him in the head first.
But see, he made, but he's not a boss.
Right, but what I'm saying is Stella shot him in the leg. He dropped. He came in like,
fuck
what
that.
the fuck did you do?
He put the bullet in the head.
And he ate the body, but if anything comes out and it's like, well, Stella shot me first, and it's like, oh.
Ain't nobody to say
You
that.
think the boss is a turn on him?
Turn on
rules. It's
on
rules.
Chen?
Like once you made, that's it.
Right, but I think he under Chin though, right?
Yeah, he under Chin.
On Chin team though, right?
Not see, that's the thing about it.
I
So
don't think he's on Chin
if he's
team.
made from Chin, then the other bosses is
That might be that.
No, but the first rule is somebody that's made can't kill a made man. That's the
gotta
first
ask
rule. No
permission.
matter what level dude was on, a non-made man killed him without the green light.
Yeah. Like remember when Bumpy first came home and he started mixing it up with Chin. Right. Chin said, "Oh, can I kill this nigga real quick?" He said, "Hell no. That nigga ate the time, ain't
made,
snitch,
right.
So he can't be made, but he's the closest thing to being made, to where you have to get permission to whack Bump. When he finally gave him permission,
We talking about Shorty?
no, I'm saying to your rule,
Right.
once you're in a position, you can't do shit out of that lane. Chin couldn't whack Bumpy, even though he wasn't made. Excuse me, he was made.
Well, yeah.
He was in that. He was like
Bumpy
black made.
Well, he's black made because they're saying
He ate charges and he ate time.
Because they saying he's hands off.
Right. So that's you. I can't call you made, but basically, nigga, can't nobody kill you unless I say so.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So when they finally gave the green light, it was open season. Niggas was going at him every day for 3 months.
Right.
Okay. Soon as he makes the deal for the dope, Chin like, let's kill him now. They said, no, fuck that. Bump, you good. Just get the dope back for us.
Right.
And he bought his maid status back.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So with this nigga,
As
you
made
not
as made as he could be.
as made as he could be.
Yeah.
Black
Protection. Yeah.
But with this nigga, you not made, little nigga. You a soldier.
Right.
You did kill a made man. The reason why he didn't die the first time, they sent him away. Remember that. They sent that dude to Florida. The one that just got killed, the made nigga, Chin sent him to fucking Florida.
Chen sent him to Florida because he killed the black boy.
Right.
To get him away from the daughter.
Right.
If it wasn't for the daughter, he wouldn't have gave a fuck if he was still
right. But what I'm saying is,
like I was saying, Chin sent him, like you said. So I think he's under Chin. So even
He
if
is
he
under
got
Chin.
made, if Chin mated him,
he got to get that. Chen still has to get the green light first before he kills him. You know what I'm saying?
understand that.
That's
But
what
I'm
them
saying
niggas at the
is,
table.
If he do whack him, just like Goodfellas or something, they not gonna kill him.
right.
You say they're not gonna kill Chen,
No, they're not gonna kill Chin.
but they're gonna say we want Shorty head. Then that's what they're gonna want. They're gonna want the little nigga head that killed them without the gore head.
Yeah.
Chin ain't gonna care about that.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Right now, because of all the shit that's going down, Chen is gonna be like, fuck y'all. You understand what I'm saying? This my soldier.
Plus, he
protected my daughter.
He don't fuck with the
And he
commission
don't,
like that.
and he
anyway,
don't fuck
after
with
they
Banano
hoard.
anyway.
No, he don't fuck with none of them. Because remember, they hoard him in front of Bump. He's like, let's kill this nigga right now.
And Banano the one
Fuck
that
what you talking about? Get that dope, Bump. We good.
Banano the one that always call him a chauffeur.
Yeah.
Like he's just a chauffeur. You understand what I'm saying?
When Banana was made, Chin was a chauffeur.
When Bump was in, Chin was a chauffeur.
A chauffeur. Right. So now that Chin made it up, the niggas that was over you still look at you as a chauffeur. You might be a boss now, but I've been a boss. I seen you come up, boy. You still under me.
Right.
And that's how he carry you.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's that bullshit with motherfuckers
It
do that
is,
shit.
but I mean, it's real.
It's real.
Motherfuckers do it, but it's that bullshit, especially for somebody who has put as much work in that Chen has. You know what I'm saying? Chen put hella work. Chen bring the bread in. You know what I mean? All that shit.
All that.
You know what I mean? But now
All that.
Banano jealous because Chen is 50-50 in this shit with motherfucking Bumpy,
Right.
and they jamming. So they come in talking about coming to Bumpy talking about what's the percentage you got with Chen? Why you going 50-50 with him? You know what I mean? Yada yada, all this other shit. You know what I mean? Throwing deception up in the game, trying to divide them.
But you can't do that to Bump. Bump is a forward thinker. That motherfucker's not hearing the fucking word.
And he's loyal. Him and Chen got an agreement.
It's an agreement.
They partners now.
They are partners.
So that's what end up happening by the end of the episode that you getting spoiled for because you ain't on top of your shit. Is that by the end of the meeting, they had a meeting at the end, at the very end.
With the commission?
No, just with Banano and this other cat. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the reason how Bumpy and what's the name knew that the commission ain't know what was going on, because they sitting there holding meetings without nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So they try and put the pressure on Bumpy and Chen, talking about this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna come through us first, and then we gonna give it to you. Nah, okay. Chen, bad. Boy, at first Chen acted off. Yeah, this is what we got to do, Bumpy. This is what we got to do. You know what I mean? It's going to protect our families or whatever.
Because Chen is skittish a little bit, yo. He's skittish as shit.
No,
because he be on the
act.
fucking fence.
It's an act.
He held that fucking police officer, that police chief, to the very last minute until that motherfucker had to talk his way into it. The same way he talked motherfucker Malcolm into saying, nigga, is you going to be his bitch forever or no?
Yeah.
Is you going to do the shit you told me? Or you still waiting for this?
A lot of it is an act with Chen.
Right.
Though.
But Chen finally gave it to him.
Right.
Like, you know what? I can't fight it no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to do this. The nigga hoard me. Because he was like, I don't do no favors for no niggas, and I don't give a fuck if you ask for one. Fuck you. And now that I know it's you and him, he gonna pay too.
Right.
Okay. That's one. Then you fucking with Bump and is in front of his daughter. You and Bump got daughters, y'all feel the same way about him. You'll set the whole Harlem on fire for one motherfucking hair on the head.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's two.
Yeah.
That's two. But I had to do
Bumpy
all that convincing. I had to do all that
Bumpy granddaughter.
It is Bumpy's granddaughter.
Straight, but go ahead. Keep it moving.
I had to do all that convincing when the nigga shitted on you first. That's why I say you skittish. The nigga you paying told you go fuck yourself. Huh? Okay. Nah, we not doing that. And as far as you, Malcolm, yo, stop talking to me about all this hard ass shit you ready to do, because you ain't ready to do it. You waiting on this nigga to blow the dog whistle and let you out the cage. Man, fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's what I'm saying. When he start talking to niggas, when Bump start getting this shit off, it's like, oh, all right. Yeah, Bump, you caught me on my bullshit. Here's the shit. And they ain't gonna kill. I ain't even gonna kill him. Just give him this envelope full of newspaper. Tell him to call home.
I'll go ahead and call him. Check this out.
Yeah,
and keep fucking with me. Next time, ain't nobody gonna answer the phone.
Right, so that's where we at right now.
Yeah.
They got a motherfucking monster squad with Chen Gigante and the guard Bumpy Johnson. Motherfucking monster squad going on with that thing.
That motherfucker said 10 Harlems. Right. He preached that sermon that day. Cause nigga like, shit, why we don't just keep the dutchie? We gonna play this the right way.
Yo said 10 Harlems. You know what one of them Harlems is, right?
Balta Harlem.
Balta Harlem.
Harlemore. Motherfucking right.
Motherfucking right, one of them is Harlemore.
Yeah. He said that, preached that, said, look, man, we about to get it straight off the boat forever. That's 3,000 keys. We gonna give it back. No, it was 500 keys. It's 500 keys.
500 of them yammers.
Right. Now I'm gonna get this back and we gonna go get 3,000. That's 6 times this. Like it's nothing. Them niggas sat there like, you right, Bump, let's do that. Yeah, because look, all you motherfuckers sell pussy and heroin and everything else. I know all you motherfuckers can count. You want this 500 or I can go make this order for 3,000. What you want to do? Yeah, go ahead, Bump. Go ahead, Joe. Right, that's what I thought. Right. Yeah, Bump is a motivator.
Motivator, he pull that razor out on a nigga to take it to a motherfucking throat, nigga.
That's also motivation. Mm-hmm. Remember how the motherfucker said, I don't know who you talking about. Oh, you mean my boss. His name is, I know his name. Where's he at? Right. Remember, he said, you the one put that scar on his face? He said, I wouldn't have had to. You just wouldn't tell me where you was.
Right.
And he be so chill about it, like, I ain't really want to do it. Your man's a little motherfucker. He forced my hand. I had to slice his motherfucking cheekbone open. Yeah, I hope he married. That way you ain't gonna leave him over this little scar. Yeah. I'm just glad. You know what I'm glad? I'm glad Buster has not been around because Buster makes me nervous. Buster makes me nervous. To have a dude that'll poke you in the ass on standby.
Oh, yo, I don't like that Buster shit, yo.
That Buster shit
shit
fucked
funny,
me up. I'm going to tell you something, real shit. The first time when they said, I had to put it all together. I had to look at it again and then realize what was happening. So they called Buster. They said, all right, call Buster. They was all in the room.
Buster, nigga.
By the time Buster came, they were no longer in the room.
Right.
You ever notice Buster don't say anything?
No, you just
Buster walks in the room, and all three of them niggas was sitting outside the room. And they like, he in there. Mm-hmm. And he didn't say nothing back to him. He just went in the room. They never approached the door. But they waited for him to scream that guy's name out.
Stay the fuck out of Buster Way.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, and but is no, I'm like, yo, what is he on?
I don't like that shit one bit.
Yo must got a little cocaine to rub on it or something. I ain't getting, he jumping up fast as shit.
Buster like that shit. Buster straight out of prison. Old school prison.
Yeah, he be what is the going rate on a Buster? Like how many?
I don't want to know, y'all. I don't know why
The
niggas
daughter,
talking about
I
Buster.
think the daughter and the wife eventually going to blows.
What daughter and what wife?
Bumpy's daughter and Bumpy's wife.
Hell no, y'all.
She told her,
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep pretending that I'm her goddamn sister. I'm only doing it for now.
That's what you talking about. Yeah, but they definitely not gonna go to blows over that shit though, y'all. It's going the shit gonna come out and it's gonna be a thing, but I really doubt that they're gonna go to blows over it though.
Why wouldn't they? Because when I'm ready to get my daughter and move the fuck on.
She gonna snatch it and she ain't gonna let
But here's the bad part. What I didn't realize, if you go back to season 1, they don't got no paperwork on Shorty.
Right.
Because Bump went to jail before they could do the paperwork, so she just basically just lived there.
Right.
Ain't no papers on Catherine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. Like it's not gonna be. It's gonna be complicated. If it, I don't know, y'all. I just don't see, like that's kind of out there that they actually gonna come to blows, y'all, for real.
Not like fighting, but somebody gonna get smacked. Watch.
Yeah, that's a
Somebody
fact.
gonna get smacked. Watch.
That's rough, y'all. I really think somebody gonna get smacked? Yo?
Over my child, my guy.
Exactly. It's gonna get real.
I'm saying I think the shit that would
The mother already had a pistol waiting on her before.
All right, what I'm saying is I think the stuff that she would have got smacked over already, like the shit that she said to her and all that, I think that would have happened if it was gonna be some smack.
It's building up. You can see.
Because
the
Shorty's
fire.
getting her shit together.
Yeah.
So there's nothing preventing her from being a good.
Not getting my daughter. Right.
There's nothing preventing her from being a good mother at this point.
And you nothing to me. That's
Yeah.
not Shorty mother.
You're not my mother either.
Right. So it's like fuck her.
Right.
You bumpy girlfriend. You feel me? You my father girlfriend. What the fuck?
Or his wife.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you call you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a thing.
So y'all definitely don't think it was never like no official adoption or nothing?
No,
like that?
they don't have paperwork because they explained it in season 1. Right when they got her from the girl, they went and was going to put the paperwork in to do the adoption.
Right.
Right when that happened, Bumpy got jammed up and locked up. So everything was on hold. So Bumpy did the 8 and came back. So right now the girl just in school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She not even, I don't even know if they a legal guardian. I think it's just, back in the day the paperwork wasn't a thing.
Yeah. But they definitely was on top of the paperwork shit. They just ain't. I guess they wasn't able to do it.
They weren't. That's what she said. She wasn't able to get the paperwork done because Bump got locked up.
All right, so that's actually a what they call a foreshadow. That's a foreshadow for eventually at some point in time that they're gonna that's gonna be a thing. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
well,
Like
the thing is,
the paperwork's gonna be a thing.
once she started being a productive member of society, once she started getting her shit together, once she got clean, once she started, with her whole Psalms and Deans and getting herself together, then yes. She's like, okay, I'm starting to be in a position where I can be a mom.
Right.
Even when Bumpy wife said, Bump told me how you killed that man for him. I mean, to save his life. I appreciate you. You're doing great.
Right.
Don't stop. She was like, yeah, but eventually I'm going to want my daughter.
Right.
Because, as a matter of fact, she's like, what, you going to go in there and tell her right now?
Mm-hmm.
You going to go in there and fuck her head up right now? Go ahead. So it's going to come, B, you right. It's going to be a thing, short.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, I could, like I said, I could see a confrontation, but I don't see like.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't see
The
like
thing
a
is the
physical
confrontation.
Physical, though.
But I just wanted to point out like some of the like the themes that I saw. You know what I mean? Like it was a black and white partnership theme. Like that's really like the theme of the whole season for real. You had the French guys with the black and white partnership.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now you got Bumpy and Chen with the black and white partnership.
Mm-hmm.
You got Bumpy's wife and the white chick that Bumpy was banging with a partnership. You got to see the episode. See, it's a black and white partnership theme to it. It's a theme. It's thematic. You understand what I'm saying? You got that. You got that partnership, and then you even had two goons that were killed together. You had one of Bumpy's goons, and you had one of Chen's goons that were hung. They hung them, lynched them together side by side in a partnership. You know what I mean? That showed that they was working together at whatever they was doing, and then whoever grabbed them up, snatched them, and lynched them together as partners. You know what I mean? And everybody that was outside of partnerships ain't get nothing done. Only everybody that got the black and white partnerships got shit done on that episode or whatever. So the show, I'm telling you, the show on some shit, yo. Like it's on some shit. And Malcolm, you know what I mean? We know he's about to he's that fade in a minute.
Well, this is when he split.
Well, he about to catch that fade in a minute, y'all. That fade coming. That hot one, y'all. That yeah, but that shit was wild though. Like, do y'all think it was the Nation or y'all think it was the FBI?
Yes.
Who killed Malcolm?
Yes.
Just yes. Yes, all of them did it together.
Well, I mean, the thing is, they both had the same. I was just telling somebody about this, but they all had the same agenda.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So once Elijah Muhammad was proven wrong, and once he could no longer control Brother Minister, it was in his best interest for him to get out of there.
Right.
People don't realize that Muhammad Ali, with the Nation of Islam, spoke at a Klan rally. And they gave him a standing ovation. Because he was saying the same shit that Elijah was saying, the same shit the Grand Wizard was saying. You niggas stay over there and us crackers stay over here type shit.
Right.
And they were loving it, hugging him. These motherfuckers that hate niggas was hugging this man. This is a true story. That came out of his mouth. Muhammad Ali's mouth. So you think they wouldn't work with the feds to get Malcolm out of there if they would go and work with the Klan just on some everyday type shit?
Yeah, I believe it.
We're gonna do our own thing over here. We gonna tell people that don't step past it. Don't bring no white birds home.
Yeah, because I mean, once the Muslims think you crossed them,
they are not forgiving.
not forgiving.
So yeah, I mean, you got to think it had to be the Nation that did it, because white folks weren't gonna be able to get that close to him.
Right.
But they can help him set it up.
Oh, man.
We got all the equipment. We'll tell you what he's saying. We'll tell you what he's doing. Blip, blip, blip. And then you put your mans in place. Get him out of there. We both happy. Yeah. Straight like that.
Oh, yeah.
So the feds following him. The Nation is calling, threatening him all the time, playing on his phone, all that other bullshit. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? Especially if I'm the feds and I see y'all splitting. That's your most powerful member. I can run down on you and say, hey, how much do you not like him? Like, y'all, do you foresee him coming home or you see him going home? Which one? Yeah, that's nothing.
Boy, Henry, a hater, yo.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yo, that nigga is king. Salam a hater, yo.
And why he
He's
believe Henry over Malcolm?
He wants to believe Henry over Malcolm.
He do. He be whispering in his ear like, nah, he be talking bad about you. And then, you know what I'm saying? He be carrying Malcolm.
And see, that was
What's
the
the name
other
want to be
thing.
king, yo? Like, what's the name was like a king. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like that. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was like a king of the Nation of Islam, and Malcolm looked like a threat to his kingdomhood. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I can't. It's no more simple than that. For
In
me.
real life, when he made his 7 turns, when he went to Mecca, made them 7 turns, and he realized that these motherfuckers in this line with me they don't look like me. They white. They got blonde hair. They got blue eyes. The same nigga I call a devil. Same nigga saying the same prayer I'm saying. With the same intent. I'm wrong.
This color, that color. This
Right, I'm wrong.
like, oh.
And if I'm wrong, he wrong because he told me.
Right. And he know he wrong.
He gotta know. So now I can't fuck with y'all no more because y'all preaching bullshit.
I'm a realist. Yeah.
I'm real about how I feel about that. I ain't in it for the money, the cars, all that. I'm trying to wake my people up. You got them in a chemical-induced coma or something where they just do whatever.
They basically wanted to do the same thing that the church did. That's what Elijah Muhammad. He just wanted to become basically the new church for
new religious sect.
Church for black people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Malcolm was trying to use it as a movement, and he was trying to just do basically the same thing. You know what I mean? And become the king of the church. You know what I mean? Like
He was that, but
super dope pope.
when your number one finds out you bluffing,
Right.
like, wait a minute,
Like, oh.
that's a white devil. Wait a minute, no, he said the same thing. That's a white devil. No, he said the same
all
person.
them devils? Like,
Right, but they in the same place I am right now, making the same turns. Can't be right.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, nah, nigga, you lying.
So how was Islam handled in the Navy? Like, was it like sailors that were Muslims? And
Yeah, they just didn't eat pork.
Right.
Well, they said they didn't. You may say they ain't lay down with Becky Sue, but I don't know about that either.
Would you say they didn't, right?
Right. Listen, you Muslim all you want, you're still a man, and when you out to sea and you sit on the water for a couple weeks and you get home, and
See some fish.
you see some whiting. You see some whiting sitting in between 2 slices of bacon. It might go that way for you, shorty.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
So, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not a big thing. Like, people think the Navy is a big thing. It's work. You just go to work. And the only difference is some days you can't go home.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's like being in a small city inside a city. So, you know, anything that happens is going to come up. It's going to get talked about. So you got to be on the up. And, you know, you can't get caught slipping because it's going to come out. If you laid down with Shorty and you gave it a 7-pump chump, we're going to know. And they're going to wait till lunch when they know you got to bring your ass to that galley, or they're going to catch you on the smoke deck in front of everybody. What's up with you, Shorty? King Dingaling. And then after that, they're going to wear your dumb ass out. Like, straight like that. So, that's just like, I mean, like, you could be anything you want. Muslim, goddamn Buddhist, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares about that. Like, when they did the Don't Ask, Don't Tell in the Navy, they was like, oh, I'm so relieved. Like, if I ain't tell you I'm gay. Nigga, I've been there. That's why we don't hang with you. Not that we don't like gays, but you hunting the crew. We out hunting hoes and you looking at Mark. Go hang and hunt with those who want what you want. Like, that was it. It wasn't like, it was like, oh, he gay, yo, we don't fuck with yo. No, we ready to go out and try to run up on some cooch. And you're going to compliment the bitch shoes. Is them the Gucci? Is them the Fendi slides? Nah, nigga. Oh, we on some other shit. So, I mean, you cool. But when it's time to go out, we ain't going to. Now, if we see you out and in trouble, we ain't going to let nobody fuck with you. We'll definitely beat the shit out of whoever's fucking with you. And then we're going to keep moving.
What Eddie Murphy say? What Eddie Murphy say on Delirious? Do you remember Will the comedian
What'd he say?
about playing tennis with his gay homeboy?
Hell no.
You don't remember what he said?
Hell no.
Pause, no homo, yo. Yo, holla. Yo, holla. There's nothing wrong with gay people. We could be cool. You know, go play some tennis or whatever. And when you finish, we gonna go catch some beers or whatever. Yo said he gonna go suck some dick or whatever. Be like, all right, you go ahead about your business. We gonna go get some beers or whatever. You know what I mean? That's classic, yo. Classic.
It's classic. But nah, I mean, that's just what it is, though, yo. The Navy is just like being at home. I mean, it's just, you know, sometimes you can't leave a boat, or sometimes you might go to sleep one place and wake up in another country.
Right. Yeah, but I'm over here stalling because this shit bullshit. But next up, yo, nigga, see that shit Drake did, yo?
What did Drake do?
You know what what Drake did be?
No.
Hold up, yo. We gonna get into that in a second. But the nigga Drake goes and
I'm talking about he flew the chick out that he wanted to sign, and her husband, and Yo beat when he flew them out.
Yo beat her with her husband there?
Yeah. Yo beat her. How you feel about that? Well, when she come back to you, she gonna say, "I did it for the team. I made a power move for us."
Good job.
You know what I'm saying?
Good job. Where's the signing bonus?
Right.
All right, I'm leaving you. Nah. I mean, so wait a minute. He flew them out to wherever he was at.
Yeah.
How did he have time to beat her if the husband there?
Nigga, we in luxurious. This man shit to do. Shit you ain't never seen before. And you got a minute? Go and drink up a little bit. I'm going to talk to her about the contract for a second.
Right. He's supposed to be signing her.
So we go step in the room and talk about the contract. She in front of Drake. And he like, baby, you know you cute.
Where the pen at? Right here. Oh, you got to use this pen first.
Like, so how long y'all been together? Well, you know, me and him kind of.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And yo probably started singing. Probably sung her drawers right off.
Yo, that's crazy, yo.
Came back out the room.
Drawers soggy, balled up in her purse.
Like, my man. Gave yo a pound.
Something smells familiar. You better do.
What I would have told him, I'd have kept it G. I'd be like, hold up, yo. Yo, at least send me something to play with. What you got in the house.
Yeah.
You ready to go take my wife in the demonstration. I already know, man. The man on some real shit. So send me a couple things down. So I can get a couple things.
Hey, yo, really shit a motherfucker ever wrote.
Oh, man. And you would have had to respect that.
Yeah.
You feel me? To send me something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Probably two exotics. I'd have been happy.
Yeah.
She that came out my bad, baby. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right. We did it for the team.
We did it for the team.
Talk to him, yo, my man. Talk to him. Khan on the line with us right now, yo. We talking about the Drake situation, yo, with the fly out that he did. All right, my nigga. Just hit the what's the name on the way out. Talking about that fly out that he did on Shorty and his peoples, yo. I'm talking about what kind of move it is. Oh, and before we start, yo, I was having problems trying to get you in on a joint. We're gonna figure that out later on. We definitely gotta figure that out. But that's what we was talking about. And before we what's the name?
That's a sucker move, girl. That nigga's a sucker. Sucker. I don't know. No matter how you put it, man. Like, especially if they were like supposed to be great, get married and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
you fucking somebody else's happiness because your bitch ass ain't happy. Like,
Yeah. All right. And on
she's a whore too. She's a
yeah.
whore.
So we can't get past that part. And this her right here. I know you can't see it, but this happens to be
Stallion.
This happens to be the chick right here that that Drake flew out with her fiance to
Yeah,
come and
don't get
quote
me
unquote
wrong though. She crazy though.
right to quote
Body
unquote
crazy.
sign her. First of all, Drake got. I mean, this is we fucked up if Drake don't sign her. First of all, if he ain't sign her, but that Main Man is silly as shit, yo.
So how did all of this come out?
Main Man came out
The man
on the
He was bitter.
on his Instagram.
yeah, he came out on some bitter shit on his Twitter,
I
Instagram
wouldn't say it was
shit.
bitter, cause it was just see, no one knows who he is, so he just thought that he was just saying some shit.
I
It
think
just so happened that people found out who his girl was
right.
because he's like a professional kickboxer too. So
Oh, so the kickboxing shit was real.
yeah, he
Oh, all
really
right.
do that shit.
The video, I would have had that shit up. The video that I saw, I thought somebody was just joking, like Main Man training and what's the name? But Main Man like really like Karate Jones, yo. Like really had a video out here really busting, like doing the flips and all that shit, son. But
Yeah,
that makes it even funnier right there, yo. That makes it even more.
he should have did that to Drake. No bullshit.
No, he shouldn't have, yo.
Yeah,
No, he shouldn't have, yo.
because let that have been me. I
No,
swear to God, they'd have been like, who this unknown that was Drake was whole crib.
and first of all, I think that he would have probably got killed if he tried to do that shit to Drake, yo.
Man, them niggas ain't no fucking Jewish niggas ain't like.
I'm not talking about Drake would have killed him. I'm pretty sure like Drake got some you don't think Drake got hit as yo?
He probably got hit.
Drake got hit as yo.
But-
Drake got hit as yo.
but
Security. I mean security that
it's
can
the
hit,
thing,
you know what I mean?
It's the thing though. He not gonna jeopardize. He not gonna jeopardize that.
That's not
I was
jeopardizing
in your
anything. If
crib.
somebody attack you and put karate hands on you, yo, that's not
And you
that's
shoot
not
yourself.
jeopardizing nothing when your security get
is.
at him, yo. Look at all the things that the baby security did to niggas, yo. He didn't
Man,
get no
that
repercussions for that.
That motherfucker, he was in North Carolina too. That's different. That happened in California, bro. They don't give
Right.
a fuck who you is in California. You could be motherfucking Jesus down there, bitch. They just take you to jail.
Right. In California, if a nigga jump on you and your security take care of him, yo, you good, yo.
Shit.
You good, son.
Just think about when with Kanye. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
his ass, they want no take care. He paid a fine, bro.
Yeah. He paid the fine.
And he didn't kill nobody.
Yeah, but I definitely agree 100% that it was some sucker shit, but the shit was some Drake shit though, yeah. Like that shit was like that. That shit was some Drake shit. Like you can't. All right, you can be mad. You can be mad if you don't like a cat already and be like, damn, that's some sucker shit that he did. But if it's on brand, like if it's the shit that he,
shit to anybody though.
yeah, I'm saying you saying the nigga a sucker then, yo. He do sucker shit, yo. But it was on brand for the type of shit that he always does, yo. That shit was completely on Drake's brand, yo. That the shit that he did, yo.
You gotta think about it. Yo had Serena Williams then put a baby in her, and then go get a whole slore, and then put a baby in son.
On brand, yo.
He
even sing about that shit, yo.
He
He sang about it, yo, and that's part of what made him successful, yo. Is that he still comes with like, even though he got all his money, all this shit, that he come with some level of vulnerability. So it's a level that he still connect with niggas, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of niggas out here that do shit like that, or pawn over chicks that really be on them hoes like that.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
What's her level of accountability?
Her level of accountability is very high.
How shit high?
It's high, but at the same time, right? All right. This how I would have looked at it if I was main man, right? Because he know this chick better than probably anybody, and he knows she on that she want to make it type bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, I wouldn't have went with her.
She just never been in front of no star, bro.
I wouldn't have went with her, and my whole time dealing with that particular chick that wants to be this pop star that's ready to run and go that got DM'd by Drake. I'ma know that, damn, yo, this first of all, she Drake type. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know that. Like, that's his type. So it's
That's
probably
the
more
thing.
knowing the industry is more to this than he just wanna be he just wanna sign her. You know what I mean? It's more to it. So
But
me as a
she
dude,
don't
how I
really.
think, she would have went by herself. Go ahead. You know what I mean? And this shit probably over.
She's supposed to have been on be on this Loverboy CD that he coming out with. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
And
he got a hell of a
and that's another thing that I was trying to tell people, yo. Drake used that situation, yo, as a to help finish his album, yo.
And the shit, and the crazy thing about it is that nigga always stay with. At first, I was like, yo, maybe what if this just some publicity shit?
Yeah, that's it. Did you hear what I
Before
just
his
said,
album
Con?
finished.
Con, did you hear what I said,
It was
yo?
so funny though. I know it's so funny that if it could be because the funny thing about it is like a lot of people not gonna say it, but Drake is not the Drake of a couple years ago, bro. Because he dropped that EP, did nothing, and no one wants to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to really talk about the truth about
No,
how like
I hear a lot of
Drake
chatter
had a run.
about
He had a run.
Drake's
So, but
decline. I hear a lot of chatter about his decline, but also you got to think of
so
what certain cats decline is though, yo. He got a different type of decline than your average artist. He got more like a decline like LeBron going through. Like he can still win championships in
no.
going outside his prime.
LeBron been hurt right now. That's dead.
No. I'm
And
not
then
saying
when
being hurt.
and
I'm
then
just
when
talking about LeBron just won a champ. You know he just won a championship, right?
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. He's out of
but he
prime.
never been hurt.
He's out. No, what I'm saying, he's out of prime. He's out of prime age, and still is a
Yeah.
championship contender. He's still in the run for championships out of prime. He's still considered one of the 5 best players in the league. Even if he's not number 1, he's still considered one of the 5 best players in the league out of prime.
Can't even
Like
say that
Drake
no
out
more.
of
He ain't
prime.
put out no quality music.
Even though he out of prime, he's still kind of running shit. He's still running the league. That's what I'm saying.
I know what I put him at. If I was gonna do that, like he'd be on the bench because he's not. He didn't even put out.
That's because you don't like him, yo. But it's not true, yo.
No. This being real, yo, real shit. Though. Listen, out of the music that's out right now, like, and I'm just talking about right now. That's playing on the regular, right? Son not even in the top 5 with shit that's popping.
That's not
He
true.
was on the
That's not
bench.
true because
Yo, he's Carmelo,
his
bro.
that shit he got with Lil Baby, that Lil Baby run off on. That shit is the
That's
shit.
no baby shit, bro.
You didn't hear what I said, but it still wouldn't be the same song without Amen. You crazy, yo.
Yeah,
And then you got
that's not true. Drake is out
the
here.
joint with Rick Ross. That 3-pack was hot, yo. That shit had motherfuckers bubbling for his joint.
You gotta stop,
Yo, that 3-pack was hot, yo. That 3-pack was hot. And you got me.
Stop.
Hold on. First of all, I want to
Rick
stop.
Ross
I want to
not
stop
even-
right now because I don't want to be
That nigga
on
Rick
my
Ross
own
not
shit
even
caping
playing.
for Drake. I don't want to do it. But one thing I
Listen,
can't do is
are-
deny
you are
greatness.
putting the cape on.
I'm not putting the cape on. I can't deny greatness. I can't deny
Yo.
greatness. That's like saying, all right. That's like saying, that's like people who deny LeBron. You can't deny him.
Rick
Even
Ross
though
is
you
not
might
even
not
playing
like
that
the
shit.
cat, you can't deny him, yo. Even though you might
know
not
that-
like his actions, his mannerisms, just like right now, the shit that Drake did with Shorty, right? The shit that you don't like, right? The shit that was some sucker shit, which it was some sucker shit, but that's like LeBron doing that little speech he just did about the play-in when at first he was down for it. You know what I mean? They do some sucker. They do some sucker shit. I'm not saying they don't do some sucker shit, but you can't deny the greatness on the court. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't fuck with LeBron either, but I can't deny his greatness. But the thing is though, right?
Uh-huh.
Drake, right, would be more like Drake right now is more like Kawhi Leonard. Like everybody was on his strap. You feel me? That all his fans loved him, and everybody that wasn't his fan, trying to be his fan, loved him, and they just started running with him.
Right.
And that yo just died. That's what the fuck. Like, yo, nigga, people don't want to believe. Like, yo, like that whole Lil Wayne situation fucked up his fizzle, bro. And then when he came out with that one song,
I hear you. I mean, it sounds like you got it all mapped out.
You gotta think about it. If Lil Wayne wasn't getting no money, he wasn't getting no bread. Like he couldn't do shit because he was underneath that imprint.
Right. I mean, it sounds like
That
it's,
whole Cash Money. Look at Onika. Her ass couldn't do shit, and she kept jumping on fucking 6ix9ine tracks trying to get hot again. Her time is up too.
I don't know.
Her time dead, bro.
I think with if her time is dead, it's through inactivity, yo. If her time is dead, it's just too many. It's too many little chicks. But Drake stand different than all these other artists, yo. I'm sorry, yo. He just to a point. He to a point now where he competing with himself, yo. For real, yo. Like he's really competing with himself, yo.
And him competing with himself now is fucking him up because that EP was trash.
That 3-pack wasn't trash though.
Trash.
That 3-pack wasn't trash. And I will agree if you say musically, my bad for interrupting you. If you say musically, the TikTok shit was trash, I'll agree with it. I'll agree with that. But it still worked though, yo. It was dookie. It was dookie, yo. But it worked. It worked for the time and right. It right. So that means he stepped on TikTok and took a hit, yo. Like he'd do a hit in every.
What about the song he got right now? What's next? That song hard as a bitch.
You talking about the one with Lil Baby?
No, it's just him.
See, I got that shit probably hard as shit too. I gotta check that out.
What song?
All I did was rest, okay, and New Year's I did something.
Okay.
Yes.
Man, that shit. I thought that was Eminem.
Yo, see,
No,
you just
could not have thought that was.
Yo, see, yo, Con, yo, I love you, Con, but yo, you don't like the guy, yo. You don't like the guy, son.
I don't fuck with that song though either.
I mean, I see where you at, yo. I see where you at, but the shit be slapping, yo. I can't deny a slap, yo. For real, yo. You gotta realize. Up to a certain point, Drake was my mortal enemy, yo. This is what you gotta realize, yo. He was my older.
I fuck with from that little nigga, right? But it's the thing though. Like I was telling you before, Drake fans is the reason why I fuck with him the way I fuck with him. Because they don't really fuck with him. They don't know his shit. Yeah. They don't know his songs that he came up with. They don't know the first song that he did and he put it on his second mixtape just to get the buzz because now he got Wayne and all them niggas on it. Like,
I don't know,
they don't know that. They don't even know his names of his songs, bro. If you ask me, like, yo, name a big song, name a whole song. You can even ask me name a pop song. I don't fuck with cuz.
I don't know, yo. Them Drake fans, yo, they definitely, cause when I see them conversations online, yo, them cats, yo, they spit some shit out. I don't know if they Googling real fast or what, yo. But I try to stay away from letting fans persuade me or push me in either way. Cause I always hear that as an argument. Once again, going back to LeBron, that's why you gotta compare them. That people disdain their fans more than they disdain the person, but it leaks over to them saying they don't fuck with them because of their fans, yo.
That's exactly the truth.
And that's wild, yo. That's wild to me, yo.
Because
that's wild to me.
Hey, yo, Con.
I just had 2 Drake fans on my show, right?
Right.
And like we were talking about, because I do the little segment, like when were you know what I mean? And I throw a couple classics out there and shit, right?
Right.
So dude was up there telling me, like, you don't fuck with pop, but how do you like this? Yeah, I fuck with that. That's a classic. So he baited right into my joint. I'm like, you fuck with Drake, though. You love Drake. Yeah, Drake, that nigga, da-da-da-da.
Man, Drake's in the
So I'm like, yo, I'm telling him, I said, yo, straight, tell me 3 songs right out the bat. He started singing them joints. I said, what's the name of them? Like you just rambled off Pop, Biggs, fucking Public Enemy. You just named their songs. What's the name of his song?
Right. I got you.
Neither one of them said it could tell you, bro. And that's how it is all the time with the Drake fans. You don't really like if you're invested in him, that's why I keep saying Drake is for the moment. He's not no.
How you for a moment for 10 summers, yo?
Yo, just think about this. only thing you need is the summer and be popping for what's popping at that moment.
I mean, that's what Jigga brought the summer concept out. Come on, yo. You come on, come on.
Hov also started trends, bro.
All right, man.
So don't do that. When you talk about Jay owning summers, Jay started trends where he owned them summers.
But we know it's different. We know it's a different system now, no, yo. We know it's a different system, yo. It's a different system, yo. But what you was about to say, Will?
No, it was about the whole. You said you don't get how a person's fans not liking their fans leaks over or whatever. Thing about all right, so I got a plenty of LeBron fan in my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my brother, I really think his last name James. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, LeBron fans will say one thing for the moment and then turn around and let the situation switch up, and now that's the thing. So in other words, we beat them and they were injured. I'm a Golden State fan. I'm a Steph Curry fan. I've been a Steph Curry fan since Davidson. So I don't want you to think I'm on no bandwagon shit, Con. That's just my guy.
Every Golden State fan is a bandwagon fan.
Nah, sure. Because even when we was getting our ass whooped last year, I still claimed them.
Yeah, you weren't claiming them when they was Run TMC, nigga.
What are you talking about? I did like Run TMC. What are you talking about?
Of course you're going to say that. Revisionist history. But go ahead, y'all.
But anyway. That's crazy. Why wouldn't you? Anyway. So what I'm saying is, so when we beat them, they was injured. When we beat Cleveland, they was injured. Kyrie was injured. Kevin was injured. Blah blah blah. Right. Fast forward to when we got beat by Toronto. Right. I said, well, we was injured. We don't want to hear that shit. Right. Yep. So then they supposedly getting Kawhi. Then Kawhi don't come to LA. Right.
Get to the point, yo. What's your point, yo? Because we talk about hip hop, yo. You get back to the same Golden State LeBron stuff, yo. What's your point?
I'm going to the point of what you said. What you said, you don't understand it. The point is, when they didn't get Kawhi, the first thing they said was, "Oh, Kawhi ain't do nothing. Y'all was injured."
Right.
But when they beat us, we weren't. They didn't want to hear that. They changed the narrative to fit LeBron. Do you understand? Every year when they get a crew, a new team, a new this, a new that, oh, this person this person that, this person the other. They'll turn around and tell me about everybody and how they about to help LeBron do this and that. And as soon as they lose, the first thing they say, man, them niggas wasn't shit. This the same nigga you just read me his autobiography 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So what I want to know is
they killed Kuzma. They killed Kuzma now for that shit.
What
I want to know when LeBron hurt. And then when he come back, he trash because LeBron don't let him play.
But that's what I'm saying.
But what I want to know is, what do that got to do with yo?
Because if you're gonna talk,
Drake fans do.
If you,
but I'm not going to let somebody's fan.
I don't dislike LeBron. His fans are trash.
But I'm not going to let their fans dissuade me from recognizing their greatness, yo. I'm just not going to do it.
No,
yo.
He's great. I'm never saying he's not great, but what I'm saying is
you bring the LeBron down, yo.
I don't bring him down,
you do, yo. You try to chop him off at the
No, because you try to compare him to Mike, and there's no comparison. There's no comparison. When they say, "Oh, this or that," LeBron ain't never played with no real Hall of Famers.
How is it not a comparison, yo?
There's no comparison.
It is a comparison, yo. They're the two greatest players of their era, yo.
What?
Of their eras, yo. Mike is the GOAT. I'm not going to say that Mike's not the GOAT. Okay. I haven't seen anybody better than Michael Jordan as of yet.
Right.
But there's also other things that go into basketball also. You know what I mean? If you put this player versus this player, you might come out with different outcomes.
Let me tell you something. If they'd have put their hands on LeBron like they used to do Mike, LeBron would have been selling Avon right now. Like, fuck this shit.
But fact.
He don't do that.
Yeah.
He
this guy, yo. See this. All right. Before we get too deep into this basketball stuff, yo. All I gotta say is, yo, that man is 6'8", 6'9", 260 pounds, and they got the run into him too, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Like Khan just said, this man flops more than anybody. You just
It wasn't no flopping back then.
No, you was talking about who? LeBron, right?
It wasn't no flopping back then.
Exactly.
He wouldn't have been flopping then. He would have been the only nigga in the league flopping.
Yep.
No. He'd have came up with them niggas running straight over him, yo. Them niggas have been getting out his way just like they get out his way now, yo. And the ones that don't get in his way, they're going to get hurt.
No, they wouldn't have got out his way because the motherfuckers that's in the league now.
He bigger than the centers back then, yo.
They train soft, bro. They train soft.
Uh-huh. Pat Ewing, you a Knickerbocker fan. How heavy was Pat Ewing?
And we in the fourth, so.
How heavy was Pat Ewing, yo?
How heavy was Pat Ewing? Pat Ewing was like 230, 240.
How heavy is LeBron?
But he was 7 feet.
LeBron would have broke his arm, yo.
Yo, he would have put LeBron's shit on the backboard.
No, yo, LeBron would have put him in the back, in the rim, yo. That's what I'm saying, yo. That boy 260, yo. That boy 260.
The only reason why LeBron is aggressive is because no one challenges him, bro.
And he didn't grow up in the 80s. And he did. See, people always make the mistake.
I give you that. No, I give you that, Mickens.
People always make the mistake of they want to magically transport somebody into an era without having them come up in the era.
Hey, Con, I'm gonna give him that.
So that's where we got to end the argument at. All right, we gonna end it out because we can go on and on with this because we going back to Drake, yo. And what I've done is what I figured out. Hey, Con.
Yeah.
I figured out what Drake be doing, yo. And you kind of went over it a little bit when you said that it could be staged, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I've come up with is because man, I'm a rapper, man. I'm a rapper till I die. I'm always be a rapper, and I seem to come up with my best stuff when there's actually real life stuff going on, like drama with chicks and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? My girl, whatever, we going through something, break up, whatever, and I make a slap. You know what I'm saying? And I really think that Drake really caused some quick drama so he can finish this album out, yo.
Yeah, because he's calling it Loverboy. Right?
Loverboy, yo. He on some old Loverboy, fuckboy shit. Loverboy is just another way of saying fuckboy. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yep. COVID saved him in the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody who's a Lothario. A Loverboy is a Lothario. Look up the definition of Lothario.
He's a fucking sucker, bro.
Lothario is going to kind of match up with what people consider a fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. All right. So what people consider a modern day fuckboy, because back in the day, what people consider a fuckboy now was kind of cool to be.
She for the streets.
You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool to be back in the day for a guy to have to act like that.
To have multiple women and
the multiple chicks, not really care. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? Just
get what he gonna get. Get going.
Just fuck off. You know what I mean?
And that's a fuck boy.
That's what it was. You know what I mean? All right. So
getting all the dumb skios pregnant.
Right. So
no, that's not a lover boy. That's a child support case. That's different.
Right. But that's how you get there. You get there through being. You can get there through being a quote unquote lover boy, you know what I mean? But what? All right. So what I've come up with is that he uses these situations like kind of like muses. You know what I mean? You understand that everybody understand the term muse when you get inspiration from people and situations. You know what I mean? So I figured, you know what I mean? I've only come up with 6 of them. I've come up with 6. The first 6 song titles. Well, he got 3 in a 3-pack already, so it's 9 of them. But I've come up with 6 song titles of inspiration that he's mused from this situation. Number 1, Main Man helped him write this song, Con. You should have known better. That's song number 1. Like Main Man, you should have known better.
Shorty, she for the streets. What you want me to do?
I'm talking about fucking with Drake and bringing Shorty to him anyway. He should have known better.
Yeah, he should have known.
He should have known. That's song number 1. Song number 2, Con. Flewed Out My Type.
That's what it's called?
That's song number 2. Flewed. No, I've come up with Drake's track list.
Oh yeah. Oh, yo. Nigga.
Hold up. So the first one is you should have known better. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, because I've only got 6 of them, and it's 3 in a 3-pack already. So the other one's gonna be a surprise, Con. All right. So number 2 is flued out my type. So, and that's self-explanatory, right, Con? All right.
That's self-explanatory.
I might have to break this one down for y'all. All right. Song 3, Bram Stoker flow. That's gonna be hard, nigga.
Did you say Bram Stoker?
Bram Stoker flow. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, you're fucking bugging right now.
Yo, cause this nigga Drake, this nigga on some Dracula shit, yo. Yo, tell me they ain't the same thing. That nigga ain't doing Bram Stoker Dracula, yo. Flute main man out there, yo, fuck this head up. You know what I mean? Like main man fucked up right now on the internet, and then he Count Dracula this girl. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Bram Stoker flow. Tell me that shit ain't hard, Con.
Straight took his bitch, yo.
With the Bram Stoker flow. You understand what I'm saying? All right.
That's hard. That's hard, bro.
All right, number 4. Big light skin take little light skin.
Cause they both like.
See, I ain't even seen
Everybody light skin. But big light skin take little light skin. You know what I mean? He really did that like it. Big light skin take little light skin. And number 5. Very, very, very self-explanatory. On brand. That's what that jam gonna be called. And that's a hit. That's a hit right there. All this shit is on brand. This is what Drake do. And the last one, I am the devil. And you gotta take it. You gotta say it just like the lady on what's my man Bobby Boucher? What's that movie?
Oh, Waterboy.
Waterboy. Yeah, because we sampling. We're gonna sample her saying devil. So it's I am the devil featuring Lil Nas X. You know what I mean? Yo, this is over your fucking.
Hey, yo said featuring Lil Nas X. I'm sorry.
Yo, y'all going at my man super hard for doing what Big Boy's supposed to do, yo. I get it, that's your girl, but if she got in the office and felt frisky, you know what I'm saying? I'm a frisker. What you want me to do?
But the fucked up thing about it, why I keep saying that shit, sucking shit, people like, well, like, he fucked up for even busting a move, right? But he fucked up because he bought the ticket for this man, so you knew she was in a relationship, yeah?
Yo,
I mean, yeah.
Bram Stoker flow, y'all.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm calling that shit. I'm calling it the Bram Stoker flow.
I put it like this. For me, it'd be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You done shook this man's hand and then bumped this girl off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's against the rules, yo.
You think Drake should give him a couple dollars, yo?
$2 because your girl loose? What, you want to take it to the girl mechanic? I'm going to pay for repairs?
Yo, man. You think Drake should hire him as a bodyguard, karate bodyguard, yo?
You need to hire that. He need to get that nigga a fade, bro. He need a 101. We don't need to broadcast that shit.
Oh,
hey,
man,
yo, I'm sorry,
Drake is not
yo.
letting that nigga nowhere near him ever in life,
Hey,
yo.
Con.
Do you realize how close? Yo, he's not getting nowhere near the Drizzy, yo.
Yo, the days of fighting over females is over, yo.
He doing it on the
That's
internet. He
that
doing karate
caveman
on the
shit.
internet over
You know what I'm
yo.
saying? Your girl, she gave it away. She ain't on no Me Too shit. She ain't on no Bill Cosby shit.
It's not even on that no more, though. Like, fuck her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, shorty.
I still feel like he disrespected me, though. Like,
Yeah,
her.
he did. But so did she.
So I need the fade, my nigga.
So what you gonna fuck both of them up?
Yeah, I got it. This is gonna come up there and whip her ass too, yeah.
Oh, well, that's the one that's gonna put you in the bing.
Yeah, so I take it you don't got Drake in your top 10 of all time like I do.
No, I don't.
You don't think Drake can rap, yo? Rap, yo?
He can rap.
But you definitely don't got him in your top. See, this is the guy right here that don't got Tupac in his top 10 of all time.
Oh, you don't fuck with Tupac either?
Fuck no.
That's insane though, y'all, that you don't got Pac in your top.
That's what I'm gonna say, right?
Yeah.
I can't say I don't fuck with Pac,
Right.
but I don't fuck with Pac.
No, here's the thing. I'm gonna do this because when I was in the Navy, right, that was one of the biggest beefs, right, a social beef, right. So you had you had Pac fans, you had Big fans, right? Now the thing, like Pac couldn't outbar Big in any way, shape, or form, but he was one of the most.
Hold up.
Did you just say that Tupac can't rap at all, Con, yo?
Yo, I ain't stutter, kid.
Okay.
He's a poet.
Man, yo, you so
He
difficult,
does,
yo.
he does very, he's a very good person that can put, poetry together. I know poetry is a like a sister of rap and shit like that.
What
Like,
about flow, yo? So Tupac got
Poetry is
one of
the father of rap.
hold up,
what
yo. Tupac,
flow, bro? Come on,
Tupac
bro.
got one of the
Come
the
on.
best flows
Tupac is
ever,
the-
yo. He got one of the
Tupac
most
got the best
bestest. He got one of the most copied flows ever, yo. He gave Ja
Yo,
Rule a career, yo. He gave Ja Rule a life, yo. He gave Ja Rule a life, yo.
He gave a lot because it was so easy to the motherfucking say, I'm running through the streets drinking Hennessy, enemies. That was easy.
Oh God, yo. It's not his fault that he was the first one to come up with the combination.
Hey, yo, Con.
The other
was the
niggas
first
weren't supposed
one
to just
to
saying
dominate
it. Just like
He was the first
Beanie
one to
said, just like
change
Beanie
that
said, truth in the booth. But and then then a whole bunch of other motherfuckers want to say truth in the booth, and they made it phony, just like other motherfuckers made Hennessy and Enemy phony. Yo, just come on,
Yo,
yo.
Con.
It's just
It
because
wasn't
the originator was hard. It don't mean that the copy is that he ain't hard because motherfuckers copy and running shit in the hole. Yo, come
Yo,
on,
my
yo.
guy, you making Pac sound like 21 Savage, yo.
21 Savage hard, yo. He climbing the list, yo.
21 Savage. 21 Savage raps like I used to rap when I was 7.
You don't listen, yo. You like them dudes that look at highlights of Kevin Samuels when he finally horsed the chick and don't listen to nothing else they say the whole time.
Nah,
Right.
yo.
You
Listen, if you're telling
you
me
listen to the
21 Savage,
highlights. You've been listening to 21 highlights.
I got
if you don't
21
think he hard,
Savage
yo.
in my goddamn playlist. That don't mean I think he can rap. I just like the song.
Yo, he hard, yo. But yo, back to Pac though. Don't try to get me out the subject. Yo, Pac,
I'm not.
is one of the greatest rappers of all time. He's one of the greatest lyricists of all time, yo.
So say this then. Where Wale fit in your category of greatest rappers of all time?
He's not.
All time.
If you gonna pick Pac up,
Wale
man.
is a top. Wale might be top 60, yo.
He don't have a catalog.
So Wale top 60, but you got Pac in your top 10, and they're the same niggas.
Yo,
How Pac?
Wale
Yo, did you just say Pac and Wale is the same? Yo, did you just
Yo,
say
they do the same
Pac
shit.
and Wale
They do the
is the
same
same
shit.
niggas, yo? Come on.
Yo,
Come on,
They do the
yo.
same. They do the same shit, and this I'm gonna explain. Wale, and he'll tell you himself.
Beanie C,
Wale-
Jadakiss and the
hold
Baby
up.
do the same shit. But go
hey,
ahead.
yo, get off of
Hold up,
Jada, yo.
real shit. Hold up. He'll tell you himself. He started rapping because he started rapping like Pop before people started following him, and he was running around Shock G and shit when he was more poetic.
Yo,
What's wrong with poetic bars, yo? Poetry. What's wrong with that, though,
If
yo?
you put his bars and Tupac bars side by side, them shits are identical the way he spits that shit.
What's wrong with that, though, yo?
It's
There's a
nothing.
lot.
So
There's a
if you
lot of
gonna
great
put-
song lyrics.
so
That's
Wale
poetry, yo. That
got to-
start
you
off
gotta
as
give
poetry,
Wale
yo.
respect. You gotta give Wale respect too if you gonna put.
I'm
Pac
giving
there, bro.
him his respect by putting him top anything, yo.
he don't have a catalog, Con.
No, but I mean, Wale got catalog, but
No,
that's not
he
as
don't have a
impactful,
Pacish
yo.
catalog,
It's
and
not
it's
as
not as
impactful,
impactful.
yo.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't
He only
mean
was
as much, yo.
impactful because a lot of people. Yo, see, this was the shit I keep telling niggas. Pac was impactful because he did two things very well. Before
hard songs.
Instagram and before World Star,
His songs was
he
hard too,
started
Con.
recording himself. He started recording himself and putting up and making sure that shit got on DVDs so you can, or your VHS, and you can plug that shit in and watch it. For him saying "fuck the world," riding around the city, woo woo. He started that shit. Two, the other thing that nigga did was motherfucking knew that somebody didn't shoot him but kept a beef going. That's what these niggas do now. These niggas know
Yo,
he
I'm
ain't
not.
shooting.
I'm not
But I'ma
disagreeing with
motherfucking
I'm not
make it ride.
disagreeing with the fact because Pac had an antics side to him.
Yeah,
But yo, you
super
can't
antics.
deny them slaps and how hard his shit was, yo.
Yo, let me tell you
Yo.
what. I'm gonna be honest with you, Con.
So
This real
let's
shit.
do this. How many songs can you listen to on a Pac CD?
Okay, can I address this one?
Whole CDs, yo.
Yo, Con.
Niggas be lying.
Yo, Con. I'm gonna tell
You
you
can't
what.
listen to whole Machiavelli, yo. You can't listen to whole
The whole All Eyes on Me.
You can't, yo.
Fuck no.
Okay.
See, yo, I mean, all right, yo, I can't change your ears, yo. That's not for me to do, yo. But this is what I've come down to, and
And I'm playing some of the songs on there.
and I've even put Eminem in this category, right? I got Eminem in my top 10 rappers of all time.
Oh my god! All right, go ahead.
The reason I got Eminem in the top 10, in the top 10 of all time, is I can't continue to make my own taste the buy all and end all of greatness. I can't do it, yo. I can't continue to do that.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't.
Because-
You can't.
So the reason I
can't-
put the
so you
reason
gotta
I
dumb your ear down?
I'm not. It's
You
not.
gotta
It's
dumb your ear
it's
down
not dumbing my
like
ear
what other
down.
people
It's
like?
not dumbing my ear down at all because when I listen to Eminem, I can understand why the people that
When?
fuck with him,
Oh yeah, the trailer, the dirty redneck.
and then technically
that?
the technical
Like
aspect
motherfuckers
of
that
it,
hate their
I can
mother?
understand why people give him his technical respect. I can understand that. Even though it's not my taste. Even though it's not my taste. So if he did that same shit for my crowd and for the shit I'd like to hear with the same body of work, but the subject matter was shit that I'd rather hear. You know what I mean? I would understand it.
For the black niggas
I would
that's
understand
nice
it even more. You know what I mean? I would understand it even more. But his subject matter, I just don't fuck with it with 90% of his subject
Well,
matter.
that's why you gotta respect him because he ain't out here trying to front and be some other shit that he not. He talks about what the shit that goes on around him and his life.
And
Shit.
I don't care about that much. I just give him his respect because
When he was on
he's
Renegade,
respected.
with Jay, he held his motherfucking own
I give him his
against
respect
against a
he's
God
respected.
MC.
I give him his respect because he's respected.
and
I
you
hear
gotta
how
he
Rakim
got-
talk about him. Let's put it like that. That's the end of the story.
But-
Rakim also said he didn't start listening to him until Jay. He got on the song with Jay.
All right, that's a fact.
And
That's a
then-
fact, yo.
And then we got to keep it. We got to really keep it a bean. We got to really keep it a bean that Renegade song actually helped that nigga get over in the black community.
I
bro.
agree with that. Yo, you know what I mean? You're not spitting nothing but facts. But
Actually, it was his freestyles that started that, and then when he got one Jay, it was
No,
just
I
but
disagree.
Even
That
even
Renegade-
his freestyle,
that renegade
because a lot of his
renegade
freestyles,
helped
black
get him
people
over.
still didn't fuck with cuz.
That was like
I'm telling you, I was around niggas from everywhere, and they was all like, "Yo, did you hear what that nigga
man,
did?
that
Did you see what he
renegade
did?"
was like a J. Rue Ja Rule.
Yeah, the Renegade
Yo,
opened the
that-
floodgates, but niggas was
Yo.
already on Jay. It wasn't like they was already on him.
Niggas was already on Jennifer Lopez too.
Yo,
All right, so
we was out that bitch working at Def Jam. Yo, I was just a fucking intern. That song helped him, bro. And that's a fact.
Facts.
That's
I'm
some
saying I'm
fucking
just saying where I was at. I was with, in the military. You around everybody, so it's a million different opinions. So when
Yeah.
when you know what I'm saying, because I'm around niggas from places I ain't never been. I'm around white folk from places I ain't never been. So when everybody's like, "Damn, did you hear that freestyle? Did you hear this?" That's how I got on Eminem. The fact that he was on doing these freestyles and off the top of the head, read a word out the dictionary type shit. Niggas was amazed at that shit. When he did the shit with Jay, it was over. That was like the floodgates.
You gotta think about this too, though. By the time y'all was hearing that shit, right? Some of that shit was already old.
Nah, I was in the States. I wasn't away. I was in the
I'm just
States.
saying, though, like some of that shit, some of his freestyles are already old by the time we heard it.
But
His buzz was already big. Like he had already dropped like some of his mixtapes that came out with him freestyling on it, he already had the what's that?
I
The
ain't
La
talking about the
Fuente that
mixtapes
we
though, Con.
lit
I'm
up.
talking about the shit he did on tape, like on video when he was in the in studio freestyles. What I'm talking about. That's when niggas like,
Oh,
yo,
you
who the
know,
fuck is this nigga?
exactly. So after he was already signed. That's when them shits got really released.
But and back to the Pac thing real quick. I was a Pac fan from the beginning, and I will tell you, his
He was
first
better with
album,
Shock G.
huh?
He was better with Shock G in them.
What I'm saying is his first two
You
albums.
say he was better with Shock G with them. What make you say that?
Because that's the Pac I like.
Oh, see, it's a personal choice. What I'm
I
saying is,
I understand what you're saying.
musically,
You're saying when he went quote unquote gangster, that's when you really start fucking with him.
Yeah, 100%.
right?
Okay.
But
So
what I'm saying is,
now it all comes out. I understand.
but what I'm saying is the first two albums I
You ain't
bought,
like the fake gangster Pac. My bad for over talking you. But you ain't like the quote unquote fake gangster Pac.
Right. And
But
the styles changed up.
So you like the Afrocentric Pac.
The person that he was.
All right, I can feel that. I can feel that. I think that he got sidetracked from his mission
Trying to be
in the gang lifestyle. I think he got into the gang lifestyle with the intentions of building an army on some other shit, and then he got in it, and niggas was on some other shit, like, and he got wrapped up with the gang shit. He wouldn't have been successful if he stayed in Brooklyn.
right, they wasn't giving him a shot. Shock G, them the Oakland niggas gave him the shot, so he had to ride with who was opening the door.
Oh, you say he should have stayed in Oakland? Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said Brooklyn.
Yeah.
No, Brooklyn didn't fuck because of this.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Them first two albums was not like that.
All right, and I want for and now that you said that, yo, like nah, I ain't gonna talk about this now. We're gonna talk about this later, yo. We're gonna talk about this one later. I'm gonna take.
He started going dumb on me against the world.
This some Biggie shit right here.
What?
This some Biggie shit right here. But we're gonna talk about that later, Con. But I do wanna segue into, since we talking about people that most people consider in their top tens, because we can't deny that most people consider Tupac in the top 10, and Con don't. And I'm not gonna say most people, but there are a lot of people that consider Eminem in the top 10, and most people consider Nas, and most people consider Jay-Z, Jigga in the top 10.
Yeah,
we gonna definitely agree with that, right, Con?
Yeah, we did.
But you don't even have Nas in your top 10, right?
No, I got Nas in my top 10.
Okay, all right, you got Nas in your top 10. All right.
And I don't fuck with him.
All right.
God damn.
All right, so what I wanted to say is, lately, Nas been on his Hove shit, and Hove been on his Nas shit lately. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, expound on that.
Say that though.
Huh?
Because if you was really fucking with Jay before all that, Hawaii Soap Fame with Jazzo, he was already on his Nas shit. That was some New York shit in the beginning. Anyway.
Listen to what you just said, y'all. If you was fucking with Jay-Z back on his Hawaiian, I'm talking about the image of Jay-Z that everybody has known up until the point before he let his hair start growing crazy and all that stuff. The Jay-Z to me, Jay-Z has becoming the Jay-Z he always wanted to be, the one that was lyrically the quality. You know what I mean? That's
he said, I stopped rapping like Common Sense.
Yeah, and I agree with that. So, like I said, lately Jay-Z been on his, what you trying to kick, knowledge? Yeah, now Jay-Z kicking knowledge. That's what I'm saying, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a battle bar, though.
I know, yo, but listen to me. Lately,
that's a fact, though. That's a fact.
Lately, Nas been on his whole shit. He's now known as a mogul and a businessman now.
Okay.
Which he wasn't known for before. And now Jay-Z is known for kicking knowledge. I'm saying he known for it, Con. He wasn't known for it before. People who knew, the people that knew, but now he's known for it. That's what I'm saying. So that's all I wanted to say. But lately,
Well, you got to think. Nas been trying to start businesses for ever.
I agree.
You forget the whole Willie Esco line of clothing he was trying to get off.
I didn't know that was his. I thought he was just modeling for that shit.
No, that was
No,
his shit.
That was his. That was
Okay.
his.
That Willie Esco shit.
Him and the nigga, the nigga name really was Willie.
Okay.
Yeah, that was him trying to start on his mogul shit then. It had a season, but it didn't have years.
Right.
Like
That
the
shit ain't had
Rockaware.
That shit ain't had no season, nigga. I ain't never had no Esco,
Yeah, that shit
and
didn't
I
have
don't
no
know
season.
nobody personally that ever had a piece of
That shit was
Esco.
a-
You
that
know
shit was a
one.
straight- That shit was a
You know one.
that shit was a straight.
Yo, this nigga said he had an Esco, yo.
Yeah.
Damn.
I had the Willie Esco cardigan. Wore that bitch down to
Where you get that
Daytona
shit
Beach.
from?
Yo
Where
said he.
you cop that at?
At the mall. Like, you understand where I was at? Everything was in the mall because they know everybody everywhere in the world's going to be there.
Yo said
So-
he had the Esco gear.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Like,
something.
Where you with that in Texas?
Nah, I was in Virginia.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
So they
Okay.
had
You went
everything
to, like,
that
Pentagon
came out.
City?
No, I was in Norfolk.
Okay.
But everything that came out, because I was in a Navy city, or they call it Navy town,
Right.
they're going to flood it into that particular place because they know
Y'all don't
somebody
know no
going to
better.
buy it.
They know y'all niggas don't know no better.
We out here like, okay,
They in
what's on-
Virginia too. He knew they didn't know no better.
right. But
Like, these
at
niggas,
the same
these
time,
niggas be on a boat, yo. They just isolated of isolated.
right.
Yo.
So you going to buy whatever, like,
Right. I seen this in the magazine, nigga. Nas had this shit on.
Sade,
I'm
let me
about to-
tell you something. Your man
I'm about
LL
to-
Cool J wore that platinum FUBU goddamn sweater, the Fat Albert sweater in that video.
Yeah.
Who didn't have it? It wasn't me. I had the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go as far as the Harlem Globetrotters, all that shit. But that Charlie Brown, that Fat Albert shit,
Right.
I was with all of it. I was with all of it.
I had that platinum food shit.
Yeah, and had a pair of Timbs for each different joint. You know what I'm saying? The Rockaware shit, I was on it. The Fat Farm shit had the whole denim outfit. The Sean John shit had the coveralls. You name it, we was copping it. So the Willie Esco shit came out. Niggas ain't go heavy, but I grabbed the little sleeveless little sweater.
Right.
Dropped it. I dropped it. I wore it down Daytona.
All right. So who won between Jay-Z and Nas?
What you mean?
So Nas won
Hold. What do you mean though? Like what do
the
you
battle.
mean?
I know
Like,
what he's saying. He's talking about the battle.
The battle.
The battle?
Who won the battle?
Well,
I'm gonna let my guys go first. and then we'll talk.
so Hove was fucking him up the whole time. He drops Ether. Ether is a monster. So much so to the point where he felt like the only card left to play was to reveal all the you know who, did you know what, would you know who, we'll keep
Right.
that between. Now I have no other cards to play, but I fucked your baby mother. I have never said this before in my life because I like the song Super Ugly. I think he really went dumb with it.
Right.
But you were moved to do that song because you were so hurt. And me as a guy who jokes people,
Right.
who literally will, I've made people cry. I've joked the shit out of people. That's all I did in the Navy.
Right.
Once I see you ready to fight for real, I win because you're mad. Now you're going through menstruation. Your period's on now because I got you.
Right.
And now you want to be like, oh yeah, that's what it is. And now you mad. Now you mad. Now it's not jokes no more.
Right.
Now I fucked your baby mother and I left condoms in your baby seat. How you like that?
Yo, that line
what
was
I'm
hard
saying?
as shit.
No, the hardest shit was you kick your
That
little
shit
lies, I'll kick my real facts, like you sneaking out the back of the Source Sound Lab. We wasn't chasing you.
That's
We had a
a
tape
fact.
and two. We came through to do our 1-2 thing. It wasn't a Rockefeller come through thing, because if it's on like that, then I'll come through Queens. That shit was the hardest shit. Bitch, you
Well, no, I
not
ain't
safe
saying it
at
was the
home.
hardest. I said it was a hard line.
You not even
That shit
safe
was
at home. So
But hold up though, yo.
Ugly was
But hold
hard,
up though, yo. Did
it
you-
was
did-
hard.
You hear what MC Search said the other day, yo?
What?
Yeah, but that's the thing though.
What?
It still don't matter.
What'd he say?
Like he said, he still paid Searchlight Publishing. Nas is part of Searchlight Publishing, so of course Nas is gonna have a piece of that shit because his voice is on it. I'm not gonna let a nigga just take my man's voice.
But
That
no,
don't
but did
mean
you
nothing.
but did you hear how deep it was?
Yeah, I know how deep it was.
He only gave Search $2,500, and Search say that Nas owned 25% of that song.
Of that song. And then you got to think about it. How they played it, they made sure that the song only went gold, and then they stopped playing it and started just doing it at concerts.
Yeah, they can't stop it from being played now, no.
They can't stop it from being played now, but I bet you I can guarantee you this, though. What Search probably don't know, that nigga brought that shit back.
What?
Yo, Hov was on a mission buying everything back that was his that somebody else had. I can guarantee after they came out on that I Declare War shit, and Nas came out rapping that shit, looking like a puppet, and then saying that he just signed that nigga to Def Jam. Yeah, he brought that shit back. Nas don't got that shit no more. I can guarantee you that.
I don't know. Search just said the other day. I don't think
they
brought it up.
Look, you gotta think about it. Nas and Search don't fuck with each other no more either. So Search probably don't know everything.
All right. And Con, you also.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Hov won that shit. I'm gonna, and that's what I'm gonna say, right?
You gotta explain that one to me, cuz.
Because it's not when you got a battle, right? It's not just one song. Like for me, and it wasn't just one song because niggas forget that God's Son was a whole album dedicated to his hate for Rockefeller and Jay-Z
and the Wu. No, not the Wu. No, he was saying how the Wu was snitching on Big and all that other shit.
Yeah, right. So you had a whole album that went wood dedicated to this man. Then these guys was just chewing your fucking face off every chance they got, from Cameron and Jim Jones saying they gonna smack your kufi, you moving your fucking mother out the crib before God rest her soul, you feel me? Because you thought that Cam and them was going to come through the spot and all that shit. Then, like, they put so much pressure on your brother Jungle that he stopped rapping all the way. And then it took you to write Eat for 7 months, bro. It took Eat for 7 months while these motherfuckers was just dropping jewels on your head every week. It seemed like they was at Hot 97 just hitting on the whole Queensbridge and Nas, bro. Then Ether finally comes out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit hit. That shit hit.
That shit was the gas chamber.
That shit hit. But this the thing though, and I ain't gonna lie, like he said though, like once that shit make you feel like, oh, I'm going to pull this nigga cat back, because even Steve Stout was like, that nigga Hov called him like, I'm gonna kill that nigga. So when you telling somebody back in the day over the phone that you gonna kill a nigga because of some bullshit,
right?
Because like you really did hurt that nigga. Like, all right, you talking about the dick sucking lips, but when you really go and analyze the song compared to Blueprint, compared to what was the other shit that Hov had against that nigga on the Blueprint album, yo?
The Takeover.
When he was like, I miss his.
The Takeover, because he gave it to Nas and Mobb Deep.
Yeah, right. The Takeover and the Blueprint, and Nas come with Ether, and then he come with Super Ugly, and Nas don't have nothing because he just let everybody say, oh, because this Takeover killing him.
I mean, the thing is, but Con, the thing is,
sign you to Def Jam.
Well, that was some wild shit right there. That was some wild shit.
Now that's your boss.
All right, so
but I'm saying, yo,
I think my bad. I think that Jay-Z is still low key beefing with Nas, yo.
Nah, yo, that shit dead.
They not.
Don't nobody care about that no more.
They do that shit. They do that shit to fancy y'all, yo. Because
you think so? All right, so all right, yo, is that then?
You know that. You know, Hov a fucking strategic ass nigga, bro. Just think about it. Everybody said, "Oh my God, how Hov and Jay dropping another song the same day Nas doing it," and it was on the same fucking album, bro.
Right. All right. All right. I'm not saying beefing with him, but like maybe like more like a friendly competition level now. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't even say that because he overtopped the nigga still.
Like, yo, here's the thing. If Nas
But I
had
think
better
it's a- I
beat
think it's a- I
selection,
think it's a musical thing.
if Nas had better beat selection, it would be a lot closer. Like a lot of the beats that Nas pick, and they've said it all the
He
time.
should have stayed with my godfather, Pete Rock.
Well, dude, you got to remember, it wasn't just Pete Rock, yo.
I
Remember,
know Primo and all them
he
niggas.
had
like,
every top producer on that first Illmatic. There was no randos on that motherfucker. Every producer, it was Q-Tip, it was Primo, it was Pete Rock. Yo, you name it, they was on there. Fire.
Yeah.
But then
That's
after
where it
that,
stopped.
you know what I'm saying? And he still got shit out. You know, I fuck with Nas. Like, I like Nas. But, like, if Nas had the beat selection of Rick Ross, it would be a whole different story. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Rick Ross, if he don't do shit else, he can pick a motherfucking beat.
This nigga Nas said that he chose to like beats that he likes. So that lets me know, like, when you say shit like that, right? That lets me know that nigga Hove already win, like, beating, like, he's already more superior than you because he even picks his own beats, but they still be on the level of that I'm a killer shit.
Yeah.
You still picking these trash ass beats, bro.
Yeah, you definitely a bigger fan.
But as far as the like I said, as far as the beef go, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? The nigga Hove had more punches against him, but Nas had the hardest punch of the fight. So how do you choose it? You can say Floyd Mayweather, he outpointed him. You know what I'm saying? But that ether came out and put you in your feeling to the point where your mother
was it a draw?
Well, Hove mother didn't come out until he did Super Ugly.
That's what I'm saying. When he did Super Ugly, his mother was like, "Yo, what is you doing? I ain't raised you like this."
And Farrakhan came out because Jungle called Farrakhan, bro, because of the situation with his daughter. Yeah, with his daughter, because they said that his daughter heard the lyrics of Super Ugly, bro.
Well,
and
how could she not?
Just a youngin'.
Wow.
How could she not?
Well, I know. Yeah, that's messed up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's to the point where, put it like this, y'all having a shootout. This nigga lands one on you that makes you just get up and spray the crowd. Niggas that ain't even involved, trying to get this motherfucker off of you.
But when in battle rap, is that not legal?
Exactly. Because if he came out with that line in an actual battle rap and nobody never heard it before, he probably wants to win that battle, yo.
You talking about on some URL shit?
Yeah.
That's a different
URL,
platform, yo.
Battle, anything.
That's a different platform.
If that nigga would have said, if he would have dropped Super Ugly and they were face to face on some battle shit, that ether wouldn't even held a chance.
No,
because the shocker was me and AI got more in common than just balling around. You get it? More in common. And that's your bitch. That's your bitch name.
Yeah, we
common,
got something.
Bro.
We got something in common.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, that's two different platforms. Like this, like, listen, you have to be a URL fan to actually have heard that. Motherfucker, this is an album I'm dropping and I'm talking about this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Or this is me sending this CD straight to Hot 97, like, tell Nas I said this.
Right.
But that's hitting the airwaves.
It's a battle.
That's the thing, though. Even Steve Stout say that he recorded that shit 5 times because the first 4 times was ass.
What you talking about? Super Ugly?
No.
What?
Because you know Steve Stout was fucking with Nas and Jay at the same fucking time.
Right.
That's why he was saying that he didn't want to be put in the middle of that shit.
Right.
But when Nas brought him fucking Ether, they made him record that shit. That's why it took 7 months.
Yeah, you don't like Nas at all, yo.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying this.
You like Nas
if
more
a nigga make
least than I do, less than I do.
This is the thing though. If you make somebody record that shit over more than At first, we never knew that.
Hold up, yo.
But now that the evidence came out that you recorded that shit over, and then even like with the song that they just did, and they put that shit out, like this motherfucker, like, hold up, yo, I gotta go and write 4 new bars over.
Right. All right. So answer this, Con. Answer this, Con. So, who you rate higher, yo? Nas or Jadakiss?
Who I rate higher?
Yeah, Nas or Jadakiss?
Nas.
Oh, all right.
Yo, that's a loaded question, Con, because that man don't fuck with Jada, yo.
How's loaded? I just asked the question.
I know he don't fuck with Kiss because he was saying all that dumb shit the other day talking about him, Kiss and Moneybag and shit. That shit was crazy.
Said Kiss and Money.
Yo, hold up, yo.
First he said.
But if we want to
Kiss
keep
is
it
not
real,
top 10. He's
hold
not top 5 dead alive. He definitely ain't.
if we wanna
That's
keep it
what's
real,
my problem
Kiss
is
got
with
more hits
Jadakiss.
than Nas. If we want to keep it real, Kiss got more hits than Nas.
My problem with
And he got
Jadakiss
better-
is, yo,
and he
that
got a
nigga is
better
not
beat
no
selection.
fucking top 5.
And he got a
Live,
better beat
dead
selection.
alive. He never
he
been
actually
top
rap
5
on songs
alive.
better than Nas.
He never been top 5 dead or alive. He never been top 5 alive.
Who, Jada?
He never
He
been.
actually rap better than Nas on the songs.
Well, according to my man right across from me, him and the baby is the same person.
They kind of like they kind of do the same thing, yo. The baby and
Like
don't.
he hates
baby
the
and
comparison, the color comparisons.
The baby
baby-
and
Jadakiss.
Jadakiss does not rap the same, bro.
they do similar things, yo. They definitely do
What?
similar things.
Yo,
that?
he
What's
hates
that?
the fact that Jada would say something. I came through in the van with same color as dandruff. He hates that shit, and that shit hard as a motherfucker.
That shit
But he
hard as a
always
bitch.
come
And
through in the
crazy-
color of
The
something,
crazy
yo.
thing about it is,
Always
Jadakiss
come through in the
from
color
an
of something.
era. Jadakiss come from an era where motherfuckers was spitting like that. So
Right.
Or
The baby do the same.
I pulled
thing.
up knocking the
Baby don't
OJs.
do that.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
baby do not
The
do
baby
that
be
at
saying
all.
stuff like that.
Nah, he do not say shit like
The
that.
baby,
say something
I
like
never
that.
heard that nigga say no shit like that.
No slick shit like that.
He not even that capable of doing no slick shit like that.
Y'all sleeping on the baby, yo. Y'all
I like
sleeping
the
on
baby.
Yeah.
No, I like the
That boy
baby.
That boy be going
100%.
off, boy. That boy be going
But
off.
he's not no Kiss.
They do the same thing, yo. They got formulas.
Jadakiss will
And
dog walk the
Kiss
baby.
Kiss
10
got
out
more
of 10
hits than
times.
Nas.
You said
Kiss
Kiss
had
got more
more-
hits than Nas?
Yeah.
The baby
See, you
almost got
can't.
more hits than
You're
Kiss
counting.
already.
You're counting. What?
Already.
You said the baby got more what?
He almost got more hits than Kiss already.
The baby got 8 songs.
You crazy, yo. The baby probably got 20 top 10s, nigga.
Yo, he was on other people's shit too, yo. You can't count that. Yo.
That's what niggas gonna count with Jadakiss. Y'all gonna count features and locks shit.
No. Yo.
He
that-
came out with the locks, nigga.
All right then, but y'all gonna count it, right?
That was
If
his
it's a
group.
versus battle, they ain't gonna no niggas motherfuckers ain't gonna play shit they got verses on, y'all. Come on, y'all. They gonna
Yeah.
play features, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Yo.
First of all,
You
The
hate
baby,
this, bro. You talking
the
about me
baby
hating Pac.
versus
You talk about me hating Pac and me not fucking
the
with
baby
Nas
versus
like that, and you saying
the
wild shit
baby
like that?
versus Jadakiss versus battle. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, yo.
if he trashed Fabo, he's definitely going to trash the baby.
I don't know how it's gonna turn out.
Well, Fabo got trashed because that weak ass DJ. That's why he
I
got
do
No,
not know
Fabo
how it's
got-
gonna turn out, yo. The
Fabo
baby
got
versus-
trashed because he tried to stay in the gutter with a gutter nigga, and that ain't you. You a smooth
No,
nigga.
that
You
Now,
gotta
Kiss-
play some little mo
Kiss
shit.
versus
Yeah.
Moneybag. Kiss got Moneybag in the versus battle.
Kiss got money back.
All right,
Kiss got
but-
baby.
but-
Kiss got little baby.
but Kiss
got
versus-
whoever you want.
But Kiss versus the baby, yo. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, yo.
Easy dub. An easy
I
dub.
don't know how it's gonna turn out, yo.
Yo, he doing too much. I'm not
He
listening
don't-
to this nigga.
Yeah, yo, I'm trying to tell you, when we do this podcast, this nigga will throw a boomerang out there, and that should go all around the room, yo.
Yeah, he.
Yo,
getting
I
like
don't know how it
shit right
turn.
here.
See, y'all. See, I'm getting banked, so it don't matter.
No,
Pause.
because-
I'm getting banked.
Hey, yo, so knock yourself out when the hit.
I ain't said one hit.
We gotta make it when the hit.
CEO Surge. I'm trying to tell you, son.
Yo, as a rapper, as you a self-proclaimed
Baby, I'm trying to tell you,
rapper,
son. They got them
you
hits,
telling
got
me
them
you
slaps.
can't appreciate the lyricism of a Jadakiss?
I never said I don't
Keep
appreciate the
your head up,
lyricism,
bro.
Never said I didn't
Why?
appreciate. I never
Make
said.
me wanna.
I never said that I didn't appreciate the lyricism of Jadakiss.
But you're comparing
See,
them to
this-
somebody who's less lyrical, saying they're equal.
I said
The
that they
baby is
do-
not as lyrical as Jada.
They do similar things. That's what I'm saying.
The only thing they do the
still not
same is
saying
rap.
What it is.
They're
What
both
do
rappers.
Some of the things of, bro. What they do some of the things of, man.
Fuck you.
What did you say? Yo, they both rap.
They
both.
both rappers. That's
They
what
both
it
got
is.
these formulas, yo. I don't want. See, y'all trying to make what y'all want. What y'all want me to do is y'all want me to get these niggas formulas up, and that's like snitching. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
Nigga, I'm
If
45 years old.
if I give their formulas up,
educating,
then I'm
bro.
snitching.
You educating.
I know the niggas' formulas, and both of them got very, very, very similar, repetitive formulas.
Yo, okay, let me tell you something. Everybody raps how they rap. Now, they can switch it up every now and again.
How many combinations of I come through in the color of do Jadakiss got? How many combinations of that do we? Hold on. How many combinations do we got? Do we got at least 40 combinations of that?
No.
Maybe 50.
You don't fuck with Cameron?
No, he doesn't.
No, yo, yeah, I fuck with Flea, yo. Matter of fact, I went into my Flea bag. I went into my Flea bag today and put the pink on. So yeah.
So you gonna tell me that you mad at Kiss but not mad at Flea?
Yeah, he does actually have the same flow on every joint.
Flea has never said he was top 5 dead or alive.
I don't care what he said.
Flea also say that he got whip color Cool Whip. He got Pepto Bismol Range Rovers. He say he got a lot of shit.
But he don't keep on saying I come through. It's not cut and paste. Jadakiss shit is cut and paste.
What song do he say he come through on?
A million of them. A million of them.
Bro.
I come through in the color of
But guess what? And every time you do it, it's hard as shit.
With the pecan seats. He said, I do that shit all the time.
And it's hard every time you do it.
See? You just love him, yo. It's like Denzel. It's like Denzel.
Oh, my God. Here you go.
It's like Denzel, yo.
Hey, yo. I ain't even going to do it. Listen. Jada,
funny,
listen. Everybody, watch this. Everybody has the same flow. Too Short has been rapping the same way for 39 fucking years.
Too Short ain't never said he was top 5 dead or alive.
Shit, Too Short think he the best nigga over the West Coast.
Thank you.
He never said he was top. He never said it out of his mouth.
And
I'm the best nigga.
E40
he don't say it no more.
And makes up things as he goes along.
So what?
He said that shit. E40 made up his own fucking.
E40 is above Jadakiss on the list of rap.
You gotta stop. You don't even know half of the shit that what he said means.
Stop, yo.
E40 is original.
I'm gonna love this shit, bro.
He's original. He original. Nothing original about Jadakiss.
Nothing original about Jadakiss.
You got 3 other niggas that rap just like him with different voices.
Who?
Styles P.
Styles P and Jada sound nothing alike.
Sheik Luch.
He also sounds nothing alike.
And what's the kid that used to hang with him?
Oh, the little nigga.
Exactly. All 3 of them rap alike with different voices.
That's a lie. He talking about the little J Hood. That's what he talking about.
J Hood do not. Boy. Oh my God.
Matter of fact, I heard Styles P say, I come through with the lemonade Ferrari with the fruit punch seats.
Okay.
Yeah,
so they be sharing I come throughs, yo. Yo, that's a hard ass I come through. I know they be in the studio like, yo, that's a hard ass I come through, yo.
You know how motherfuckers say that though?
But like, that's a hard ass I come through, yo. That's a hard ass one right there, yo.
Watch this. How many rappers do you know that change the way they rap every time you hear them? Because Gucci sounds like Gucci every Gucci fucking day.
No, the Gucci ain't never say he's top 5.
I don't give a fuck what he said. You're nailing this man.
He said he top 5.
That's what it is. Thank you.
Never say he was top 5.
It's not that. It's not. Yo, Khan. It's not that he does the shit he does. It's the fact that he does it and says he's top 5.
I'm letting you know why he not top 5 dead or alive.
He's not going to be top 5. You know what I'm saying? He's not. You got Jay.
Like
you supporting it though, yo.
I'm supporting the fact that he's a great rapper.
You supporting his top 5 dead or alive,
you supposed to feel like that. You supposed to feel like that.
As a rapper,
you supporting it.
Let me tell you something.
You're supporting it.
Let me tell you something. They had an interview, right?
See, y'all. See, this is the thing about it, right? All right.
Hold on.
Y'all always be like, I don't like these fans. I don't like them fans.
Hold on.
I ain't even mad at y'all. See, I like y'all.
No,
you know what I'm
listen
saying?
to what I'm saying. When
I like y'all.
When rappers say certain shit, that's where they at with it. Realest interview I've ever seen in my fucking life.
What's that interview?
Will Smith and Big Tigger.
Okay.
Big Tigger at the time, all right, Con, I'm going to ask you this. You remember when niggas used to be like, you know, we got to keep it real, niggas out there on that Will Smith shit? They used to clown Will Smith because he don't keep it real. Big Tigger had him and Jazzy Jeff in the studio. He said, yo, how do you feel about niggas saying you don't keep it real? Realest shit I ever heard, Con, I promise you. He said, what you mean keep it real? He said, what's the criteria for keeping it real? Is it money? Can't be money because everything I make goes platinum and I'm $10 million a movie. Is it cars? I don't buy cars, I order them. Is it houses? Because whoever your favorite fucking rapper is, you can put his house in my backyard next to my barbecue. He said, is it guns? Because I have every top gun from every country in the world and a gun range in my house so I can shoot them all.
Okay.
And is it bitches? Well, he didn't say bitches. Is it women? Can't be women. I murdered Jada Pinkett. 90% of the niggas you know beat off to my wife.
Right.
Right?
Including
So was he wrong for saying how he felt?
Nope.
Okay, so if Jada's like, I'm top 5 dead or alive, that's how the fuck I feel.
Hold up, yo. Hold
nigga
up.
He just told who his top 5 rappers was. And he said it was like Big.
Hold up, yo. Hold up, yo.
Styles P
That
and
whole
DMX.
speech is actually the opposite of what Jadakiss is, yo. Because everything that Will Smith said was an absolute bona fide fact, yo. So you just had a soliloquy about facts versus fantasy.
Yo,
If
he
I
already
feel
know
like,
that he not top
watch this.
5 when he did his top 5 list.
Who was in his top 5, Con?
It was Big, J, Nas, Styles P, and DMX. That was his top 5.
So top 5 dead or alive was the name of his album. So he had to start saying it, top 5 dead or alive. But really, taking away the greats.
So really, he put Styles P over top of him. Guess what? I do too.
I don't. I actually think Jada's the best one in the group.
Styles P, if you listen to Styles P catalog, is way more in depth than Jadakiss's as far as like content. And then you still got that same locks flow. You know what I'm saying? That's that hard shit that y'all like, the come throughs and all that dumb shit.
Well, I will say this. Con, you with me? The knock on Jada was that he could make hot songs, but not an album. Do you remember that?
Right.
You remember when niggas were saying that? It was a fact.
He was
The
giving
first,
he was giving niggas the drag on.
yo said drag on, yo. You got to do more respectful
Well, it was
shit.
really
You got to do more respectful shit, Con.
It was really he was known for high verses and not having no, like you said, album content. But
No, but what I'm saying is he didn't have a hot whole album till he dropped the first one on Rockefeller. The same way with Cameron. Cameron never went platinum till he dropped the first album on Rockefeller.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. So, yeah, okay, I didn't have the management
Styles
team.
P still better.
I don't think he is.
Have you listened to his much solo
Styles P has no platinum albums, and neither does Sheik.
Styles
But what do the platinum album got to do with they shit is better?
Every song that Styles P come out with, that motherfucker talking about rolling a joint or juice. So
That's his new shit. I'm talking about their overall. I'm talking about their overall body of work. I'm talking about Gangsta and the Gentleman. None of
Nigga, I bought it.
None of Jadakiss's albums are better than Gangsta and the Gentleman.
The one he did on Rockefeller is definitely better.
No, it's not.
Just for the song "Let Her to Big," "Let Her to Big" kills the whole thing,
bro. You're a hater, bro.
No, it's not. None of Jadakiss's albums are better than Gangsta and the Gentleman.
Sure, bro. You know that? You're a hater.
I tell you what, I would ask this question, but I know it's going to be a tainted answer. Who the fuck, other than the greats, like DMX, 3 platinum albums in 18 months, Hova,
right,
Nas, Pac, sorry, Con, but Pac, you know what I'm saying? Who, Scarface, Because niggas never say Scarface, and Scarface is a
Y'all really ain't
five
going
killer.
like this.
I fuck with Scarface.
Y'all really ain't
But
going
I'm
like this.
saying it like
Y'all really ain't going like this.
nobody put Scarface
Ja
in the
Rule
top 10.
is over
Ja Rule.
Jadakiss.
All right, that's it.
I
That's,
fuck with Rule, my nigga.
He over
I fuck with
Jadakiss.
him too,
He's
but
over
he
Jadakiss.
would never
He's over Jadakiss.
head up.
He
on
might
a-
not. He might not be a better bar for bar, bar for bar, which y'all consider lyricist, bar for bar, all that
What
shit.
you mean we consider lyricists? It sounds like what me and my guy over there is talking is what the world consider lyricists.
No,
You
see,
start saying it's the baby and little baby shit, like you sounding like Game out this bitch.
but I'm not putting them in the top 10 though.
But you put him above Jada.
I never. When did I ever say that the baby was above Jadakiss?
You just said if they did a versus battle,
I don't know how it's gonna turn out.
that means that he could possibly
Come on,
be
bro.
above. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know how it's gonna turn out.
I'm not gonna let you.
I don't know how it's
You're
gonna
not
turn out,
remixing
yo.
this one, Diddy.
Yeah.
I heard you.
I don't know how it's
Oh,
going.
yeah.
That's what I said. It's on tape.
Yeah,
I said
we got
that
the
I don't
receipt.
know how it's gonna turn out.
That means he could possibly
Stop,
be
yo.
better.
I said I don't know how it's gonna turn out.
That
That's
means
all I
it's a-
said.
yo,
I said I don't know how it's gonna turn
That
out.
mean that you think
Con,
that
does that
I don't know
mean-
how it's gonna turn
Hey,
out, yo.
Con,
There's
if
a
I-
lot of people that watch verses, and I don't know how it's gonna
Hey,
turn out.
Con, does that mean
Yeah.
if you say I don't know how it's going to turn out, that there's
That
a
you think that he gonna
possibility
lose?
that the baby could
That
come
he
out on
gonna
top?
lose? Yep.
Okay,
He
then.
know that right now, yo. He
Right,
playing,
right.
son.
Right, but what I'm saying is, yo, when you talk about lyricism, first of all, that's a whole different top 10. Because if you're going to go top 10 lyricists, then Redman comes out of nowhere.
That's right.
Well, Redman is definitely way above Jadakiss.
Black Thought comes out of nowhere.
Black Thought is above
Thank you.
Jadakiss.
Hey, look. Here, come on, yo. Stop.
So what I'm saying is, you can be a great lyricist and still not have the production or the like. You don't gonna have the albums. You're not gonna have the catalog. All right, tell you what. When Beans first came, I give you this hip hop history. What's the first song Beans you ever heard Beans on?
I heard that nigga was on the Memphis Bleak album. when
No
I
sir,
first heard.
no sir. Now I'm asking the rapper. It was The Roots, Adrenaline Rush.
Oh, you talking about that?
That was the first time he was on on any CD, on anything.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
talking about when you heard him.
Right. And they fucked around. And after he left, because he didn't rap all night, he was in the studio because he knew a nigga that knew a nigga.
Right.
And they said, yo, you want hop on this little, yeah? He said, all right, I'll do a little something. He dropped that and them verse and fucked it up and left. They looked for him for a week, but by the time they found him, Hove had him. He went
He
from
was
just a
already signed to
lyricist.
Jay.
Right. And then he put out albums. He put out platinum albums. That's a lyricist with albums. Right? You got some lyricists.
Do you think that Beanie Siegel career would have been different if he was signed to the Roots?
It wouldn't have been because they weren't on what he was on. Beanie was on some gangster shit. The Roots was on some uplifting shit.
But I'm just saying though, if they went to look for him, they was trying to transition to something.
Con, they didn't know him.
Of course, his career would have been different.
It would not have flourished. Because, they were looking for him because they was in awe, like, what the fuck just happened? Who the fuck was that?
Yeah, of course, his career would have been different. We definitely wouldn't have heard of him like we did. Though.
Right. When he got to Rockefeller and he was on that gangster shit, talking that cocaine and shit and all that other
It
shit,
was right up his alley.
it was right up his alley. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the whole backstory of Drake. Drake was signed to Jay Prince down in motherfucking Houston.
Yeah.
And all they make is dope boy music. He sold him to Birdman because they make party music.
Yeah, because that nigga's a slave.
I'm saying, yo, he owns 10% of whatever Drake pulls in.
Yeah.
And when Baby didn't pay him, he made the song with him talking over the lyrics like, hey, stop playing with me. Send that bag. But what I'm saying is, if Drake would have if he would have stayed at Rockefeller, you wouldn't know Drake because they don't make that type of music. So they put him in a position to win, thereby profiting off of him winning.
If he had stayed with
If he'd have stayed with Rap-A-Lot, he'd have been nothing.
Yeah.
They don't make that type of music.
Yeah, they don't make that. They don't make soft
They ain't
music.
partying. They getting high and selling drugs.
Yeah, but J. Prince Jr. knew what he had. That's the one that actually knew. The father ain't fuck with the music when he first heard it.
Yeah,
J. Prince Jr.
they
the one
pressed
that
that
shopped it.
fucking. Yeah, and then they sold his ass like a
Right.
damn bag of dope.
Actually rented them out because you still owe me 10% every time a motherfucker another joint drop. It's rent a center, nigga.
Yep, that's why they was going at Birdman.
Because he
They
didn't
wanted
pay them.
money.
Remember, that's when Birdman wasn't paying nobody.
Right. Hey, Con, you also
Yo.
say that you're not a Andre 3000s in the top 10 guy either.
Wow.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't even see how niggas keep saying he in the top 10.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're gonna end up wrapping it up on this one too. You got you say, all right. So you're one of the ones that don't consider one's group efforts within their catalog towards them being one of the greats.
Like he, I'm not gonna say that because, like, when motherfuckers said he that shit, right? They just started saying that, bro. Once he hopped on, well, he was on Frank Ocean CD first. When he came back, he was on that Frank Ocean shit. Then he was on the Beyonce shit. Then it was like, oh my god,
what
that
years
nigga
was this?
like,
How long ago was this?
Frank Ocean ain't been out. Hold up,
7.
I could, yeah, it was about 7 years ago,
Okay.
right? Then he was
Alright.
on that Beyonce shit.
Right.
When I think it was like a Sasha Fierce album or some shit or something after that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker's like, yo, man, you heard them verses? Oh, he the crazy nigga, he top 10. Stop, bro. Like you weren't even doing that shit when he was an outcast, man.
Yo, hold on.
Like,
I was, yo. Like,
yo,
listen.
probably the 1%. And I was living in Atlanta when them niggas for school, bro, at that time when them niggas was hot. When they was hot, like dropping fire, him, the whole fucking
Dungeon.
organized noise
Yeah,
and
the whole
Dungeon
Dungeon family. Them niggas was holding it down.
That's when I first heard Future when his name was Meatball. We went to a concert in Atlanta and his name was Meatball, yo. And then I'm like, yo, this nigga named Future. I'm like, yo, I thought this name was Meatball because if niggas remember
Meathead.
when they had the organized
It was Meathead. Pause.
yeah, that's why I wasn't gonna say that part because I ain't seen that part.
Well, it's pause. That was your name.
But he was on
You got me with that.
the Dungeon Family's album when they had my man was like, I come through like a cool breeze and all them. You know what I'm saying? He was on that album. But Andre 3000, you can't say on all them Outkast joints, every verse he said on that shit was like, oh my God, you can't without saying, yo, Big Boy lined them up for alley-oop.
Yo.
And Big Boy is not, and if you're gonna put Andre 3000 in there and say he in the top 10, you gotta put Big Boy because Big Boy is nice as him.
Yeah, and he's also one of the godfathers of these modern flows. Big Boy, he don't get no many.
Well, okay,
all of this, Big Boy. People say B.O.B. is nice as a bitch, and B.O.B. was actually groomed by Big Boy.
But yo, you gotta understand where niggas is coming from, right? It's all about being innovative. So when
what is he doing innovative?
That's what I was going to get at.
Mom?
No. Fuck the dress. Fuck how he dressed. I'm saying his lyrics, he was tying shit together that niggas never thought about. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was on some old. Huh?
Nas did the same shit.
Yeah, he does. I'm not saying that. That's not a fact. That is a fact. But what I'm saying is, I'm tying together shit that niggas never even thought to say. You know what I'm saying?
Big Sean be doing it too.
You got to do it. You had to do it.
But I'm not gonna say that nigga in my top 10 either.
Nah, no catalog. Let me tell you something. That first Outkast album hit, and it's
Big
like
Sean top 30.
I'll give you top 30. And I'm being generous.
Yeah, Big Sean, he definitely top 30.
But what I'm saying is when you got Big Boy and out and
Drake, Cole,
3
and
Stacks.
Kendrick top 10.
Top 10.
Drake, Cole, and Kendrick are top 10.
So, okay, let me
Oh,
tell you.
hold on. Let my man finish, please, because then we could address that, because that shit crazy.
I was
But go
great.
ahead.
I was great starting naming niggas. I was gonna name 10 niggas and see which one they better
No,
than.
no. Finish your Andre 3000, because that's the most important part.
All right. So when he starts pulling shit together, right? Like futuristic, space age, crazy shit. So the first album comes out, it has impact. It makes landfall, right?
You talking about his shit or Outkast shit?
The Outcast shit, but it's only 2
Because
niggas.
you know they want to feature. He was still in baseball jerseys and shit. He then turned futuristic into.
I'm talking about the bars. I'm still talking about the bars. I'm still not talking about what he was wearing. Like his bars was crazy.
No, he still was spitting street Atlanta red.
You're telling me he wasn't spitting no slick shit on that first Southern playlist?
Not no fucking like out of this world. Like, oh, this nigga just said something. Because if that's the case, we would have been put him in that position.
I'll
Now,
say
is that a
all right.
fact or not?
With that part being said, I probably will have to. I'll have to say that it did take for people, a lot of people who just wasn't down, to go back and that shit to hit them. Because at the very least, what's the second joint? What's Aliens? Is the second one?
AT Aliens.
That's when he started going off on his shit on
AT
Aliens.
Oh my
That's when he started. That's when he started really going off on his shit on
bonkers on AT.
So I would have to say, if a person goes back and listens to that, then they would understand why people be saying Andre is like that.
Well,
but I don't disagree.
That,
I don't disagree with you saying about Big Boy though. I don't disagree with you saying about Big Boy.
Because you can't say that motherfucker. There's no way that we're gonna sit here and really say that Andre 3000 from 96 to what, like 2012.
Nah, it was before that, bro. It was 95. It was 95 because I went in the Navy in 96, and that's when AT Aliens came out. So he came out 94, 95.
95.
I had to say all his verses was fire. I'm gonna say that, but this comes down to
his verses are fire.
Yeah, this all comes down to.
Oh my God!
I've never heard Big Boy spit a whack verse. I mean, Andre 3 Stacks spit a whack verse.
All it comes down to. Big Boy is underrated.
He is underrated.
Big Boy is underrated. So I'm not gonna say that Andre deserves all the praise and Big Boy's underrated, but I can't take nothing away from
because when you
Andre's rapping ability.
Solo project really makes you say, if this person is XYZ.
Well, what's his solo?
All right, then. So let's keep him
rapping.
Can we say that keep him out the GOAT conversation?
That does keep him out the GOAT conversation.
All right, nobody's saying the GOAT. People putting him in their top 10, but I'm not gonna necessarily put him in mine because, like I said, Drake, Kendrick. I got Drake, Kendrick, and Cole over Andre. And Andre's not in my top 10 because of other factors.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. A motherfucker that I put over Andre is CeeLo.
Whoa. That was a big statement, Short.
I mean, you can, because I don't got even one of them in my top 10, and I'm not even thinking about really under the top 10. But
no, just saying though, like if I put CeeLo over Andre 3000, how can I put Andre 3000 in my top 10?
I don't have him in my top 10, but I'm not taking away from his greatness. Like
he's definitely a fucking musician. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, K-Ma lets you know that he's better than K-Ma, Idlewild. Like, whatever, the Speaker Box, the Love Below, that shit, that was definitely monumental. Like, that showed that he was a different person than just a rap artist, right? Idlewild, that shit was major. I fucked with that and the movie. But we're not gonna sit here and keep like. If you're gonna say that, of course, a motherfucker could sit there and write a 16 fire when you don't have to worry about a whole song because you only need 2 fucking 16s.
If that.
Yeah.
If that.
All right. I mean,
You only need 2 16s. When
it's
you
a
call it,
difficult conversation.
if we're gonna say Nas is a GOAT, Jay a GOAT, Big got more. If we want to keep it a buck, Big R.I.P. got more fucking verses than Andre living.
Yeah, because if you ever actually had the first Best of Biggie Volume 1, he was on a lot of shit. Like Nina Cherry, Party and Bullshit, him and the Brat, bootlegs and B-sides. He was
And that's what
every
I'm saying.
fucking where.
You got 2-3 verses on each song compared to Andre's 1 or 2 verses on his songs with Outkast until he got that speaker box.
Well, here's my
Well, see, this is the thing. Okay. And Biggie is in some circles considered a GOAT, always top 3. So that's with that being said, I mean, that's not even a conversation.
Like, okay, you go that way. For mine, it's KRS-One number 1 over everybody. KRS-One over everybody.
I'm not going to disagree
then
with
Biggie,
anybody.
Then Kane and Hove at that third spot together.
All of them in my top 5.
You know what I'm saying? Because
top 5 or 6. All of them.
Now, when I talk about my favorite, it's going to be Big.
You said KRS-One
over everybody.
And then who came second? Kane.
KRS-One, then Big, then Kane.
You got Kane over
Big
Jay.
over top of Big Daddy?
Only because once he started to be the Prince of Purple, whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, you talking about when he started tripping?
Yeah, all that other shit.
Kane, my favorite, and I got them over Kane. All right, so we actually not even that far off. You know what I mean? As far as
but your other 7, 3 of your last 7 is Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. Where I'm going Scarface, Nas, shit. I forgot we got the receipts though. We do the receipts. I did have
Jay and Nas, yeah.
Jay, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, Hova, Nas, Pac, Scarface.
And honestly,
you honestly putting Kendrick and Cole in your top 10 right now?
I'm at
because
7.
they pushing Nas out.
They did push Nas out.
They pushing.
Nas been already
They're
out,
pushing.
Like,
I'm gonna say they pushing Nas out.
Like Nas. But Kendrick is doing the same shit that Nas doing, so he pushed this out. He pushing this out.
I disagree.
But
I
you still got.
I
X.
disagree with that.
X.
I disagree with that. Yo, Kendrick's
X who?
DMX.
Oh, because you guys, we got a weirdo running around with that name now, so we gotta say the 3 letters. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say the 3 letters.
Hey, yo, Con, let me tell you something.
Yo,
that weirdo.
The weirdo is not even he's not even the third. He's not even the third X I think about.
And nigga, first of all, I think of X Clan before I think of Lil Nas X.
I think of XXXTentacion before I think of Lil Nas X.
Yeah. I think of my ex-girl before I think of Lil Nas X. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's trash. But what I'm saying is, I got, like, all right, I'm at DMX right now. That's number 7. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, niggas don't put Scarface in their top 10. Not realizing Scarface is that drill. You could go, I could put Busta in my top 10 because that nigga's the king of the remixes. And Busta got the same disease Jada got. He can't make a whole album for shit. But
shit, this last album was fire.
I just listened to the last album.
That shit. I can't put no fire on
that shit was fire.
The last album?
The first extension level event, that was fire.
That was not.
That was fire too.
The first one?
Busta.
The first extension level event?
A dope, bro.
And on top of that, nigga, I could put a lot of people. Nigga, I could put Missy Elliott up there because her first 6 albums was the shit.
Stop, that's because you was in Virginia.
Nah, Miss. Let me tell you something about Missy.
No bars.
Missy is that shit. But you said the first 6 albums.
Listen.
Bruh,
them first 6 albums, niggas was definitely
fire.
moving and grooving.
Missy 3 to 6. It was like, okay, I like some of this shit, but that shit was. Nah.
I was being sarcastic with the 6, but I'm saying,
I thank you. Okay,
Missy, you know what I'm saying? She definitely, every time she pop up with a motherfucker, it's that. every time she on something, it's that. You know what I'm saying?
Except for that last one.
Yeah, but
But I'm just saying I can't go Drake. And listen, I'm a Drake fan. I started off hating Drake because they was trying to shove him down my goddamn throat. I just want to fuck every girl, and I hated that shit. You know what? I'm going to tell you what. Real shit, Con. The first time I heard a song that I liked Drake on, it was him and Bun B, Uptown.
Oh yeah, that was because he still was with Jay Prince and them though.
I didn't know that. You just telling me some new shit now. I'm just saying the way. Here's my level, right?
Uptown.
If you never heard Uptown,
You gotta tell me how I go.
I can't tell you how I go. I just gotta play it.
You talking about the put it down, put it down. You know how I put it down every time we come around.
Was that with the one with Bun B?
Yeah. When it come to I'm the printing press. When it come to that joke.
Look, I put in Drake and it say Drake featuring Bun B.
And Bun B, I fucks with Bun B too.
Yeah, yo, you kind of messed me up because Bun, yo. See, there's a difference between my favorites and who I think in the top 10.
No. He's not in my favorite.
He one of my favorites though, but it don't matter
Bun
who my
B?
favorites is. Yeah, he one of my favorites, but it don't matter who my favorites is. It matter who I believe is in the top 10.
Oh yeah, because I fuck with Bun, but he not. I definitely listen to him before I listen to Drake though.
I mean, I feel you, yo. Like that's it. Okay, that's different, but I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's when he was still underneath of Jay Prince.
I ain't know that.
Yeah. But that sounds like a bunch of his early music though.
But what I'm saying is that's the first time I actually liked Drake. And my homeboy had to put me, he's like, yo, you don't know about this Drake nigga? I was like, man,
early.
fuck Drake.
I really wanted to mess with him like that back then.
I was like, man,
That
fuck
was
that
after
nigga.
Degrassi.
Yeah, I really want to mess with him like that.
Right. But
That
what I'm
was
saying
after
is,
he was in a wheelchair.
yo funny as shit. Yo funny as a bitch.
Yeah, but we about to wrap it up, Con. Yo, it was a pleasure having you on today, yo. And we definitely gonna build on this, yo. We already got some shit in the works going on. We just gotta go ahead and put it down for real. And I think we need to go ahead and start that up this week. But I'm be getting at you, brother. Tell your lady happy Mother's Day and any other ladies in your life, yo. And happy Mother's Day once again.
Hey, yo, Con, where you located at, short?
Crosstown.
I'm in the city.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, so we definitely gonna get up on this. You've been talking to my man Will Comedian tonight, man, and your boy Bruce John Roy. And that's what it is, brother. Get at you.
All right.
Now, thank you. Good night. It's been a good one tonight, brother.
It's been a good one tonight, baby.
Yeah. Miss my man Rocket.
We ain't had a good hip hop debate in a minute. I like your man Con. Con funny as a motherfucker.
That's why I brought him up in. Thank you. Good night.